I'm now on an Air Max kick. It's called.
Yeah, I was on that probably like 2017.
It's like I go through phases. It's like a different one every year or every other year I'm on. So right now it's an Air Max phase. But I also can wear Air Max with dress clothes. So that's one reason why I do it too. I can wear them with slacks.
I just jumped out the window. I'm on the designer sneakers now. Like, yeah, like that shit.
I've been watching.
They high as fuck, but the quality in them is less.
Like I've been watching. I watched that nigga do. I forgot what it's 13. He made them jokers look like sharks. But the detail, like, and then he told how much he sold it for. I understood why he was selling them. Like, I know it took him. I don't know how many days it took him to do it, but the craftsmanship of that joke, it was chef kiss, like that good. I get that joke on chef kiss. I was like, if I had the money, I would have bought it, and I would never afford it. They would have said in plastic and been a freaking. Just look at these and don't ever wear them.
It's tough.
Between me and my wife, oh my God. My wife now that my wife is a Delta, all she wants is red Nike with anything Nike with red.
I thought that was pink and green.
AKA. You ever say that?
Yeah, they gonna fight me. I already know. That's why I don't.
Yeah, don't ever.
That's why I don't say that shit about me.
AKA's are pink and green, Deltas are red.
I mean, like,
Red and white.
at least if you make a lot of pink and green shit.
Trust me though.
But Delta.
I've seen some AKAs with some Nikes mean as shit in AKA. I'm like, and I come in and know they're specially made, and I'm like.
So you saying you wish you would end up with an AKA instead of a Delta?
Oh no, I've seen some Deltas though. Don't get me wrong. I've seen some Deltas with some shit too. But you can't see the pink and green. I've seen some custom made pink and green stuff with the AKAs where I was like, wow, I never would have thought you could be that picky, but I feel that. Like, but red and black, red and white, if you throw that with black, you're pretty much set. Like, it's not hard to mix that with anything, red and white.
Alright, find our destiny, let's go. Welcome back to another episode of Heezy's World. What episode is this? 141. Y'all ever had 141? Is that what the joint?
Oh, 151.
We're almost there. Almost there.
Yeah. 10 more. Oh. So you're going to drink? You should drink 151 for 151.
Wow, how long?
That's not a bad idea.
Never had it.
That makes us walk like a 151.
You don't have it in them.
But yes, welcome back, y'all, man. I don't know if anybody missed me out there. Y'all probably don't even know I'm here. But yes, back with my podcast. And I've been gone since the summer has started.
Took a little break.
Took a little break, a needed break. Having a lot of fun. But yeah, it's time to have some more fun. Yes, I got my people with me, man. I got the homies with me right now. I got the homies, Skillet, the Grillets.
I'm coming.
Got my man, the Goush, to my left. I know y'all know him. The applause is loud. You just can't hear him. We got my man Soop in the building. Welcome back. I mean, welcome back to all of y'all, first of all. Everybody's been on this podcast before. Yeah, she's been on here too. But what? You're the last one.
Yes.
Oh, you were the only one. Anyway, sorry. My man B. Y'all know B. With the fuckery.
They remember this guy.
And my man Chris. Blow a kiss.
Big time.
And yes, for the first time ever, my little sister here. Little Sammy.
Applauses.
Samaya. Alright, where can we Oh, you see? Oh, perfect. That's wow. That's perfect.
Wow.
She's right in the shot.
They moved the Instagram back a little bit. But yes, welcome to the show. This is like the biggest,
It's the biggest in a
biggest
minute.
group I've ever had.
In a minute.
I don't think I've done a 6-person joint.
6 person. Then a 6
This is
person.
like a podcast orgy.
Oh, Lord.
That's pretty much.
Let's get it started.
Yeah.
But yes, how y'all doing? How's everybody doing? Everybody good?
Yeah.
I'm super good.
Super good. That's all Soop said.
I know you went to Jamaica though.
Right. You should be good. How are you doing?
I am good. I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good, man. I did come back from the island. Man, I'm gonna talk about that real quick. It was very nice, very nice. You know,
Yeah, it was some lovely looking ladies up there.
it was some lovely looking ladies up there.
That's what's up.
For sure. I felt at home, you know what I'm saying? I'm a guy in need, so it was kind of like that, just a little bigger.
Did you smell any good herbs up there?
Yeah, I did.
Wow.
What is the difference? Like, can you tell, like, just by smell?
Well, jerk seasoning and curry seasoning, they really have a differential
Okay.
taste and smell, yes.
What about
Very
lemon pepper?
differential, right?
How you say what?
What about lemon pepper out there?
Lemon pepper? Yeah, oh, I didn't get a lemon pepper.
No lemon pepper?
My experience with that, it was very different. Two totally different spices.
Two different spices.
Two totally different spices, man.
Or maybe it wasn't spicy enough.
Well, one is hot. One is hot. Like fucking hot. The other one's just hot.
True.
Yeah, so.
Wait, are you really saying that?
Yeah.
So do you have a preference? Do y'all have a preference of what's better?
Jerk.
What,
Jerk better than curry?
Yeah, hell yeah. I just had
Jerk
jerk.
is spicy.
Fuck you.
Yeah, you can. That's the problem, though. That is true. You can get some good jerk, and that jerk can be that spicy. The next day, your body ain't
Your
gonna
booty
like
hold that same spice.
That's what I
Right.
said. That's what
It's
I
gonna
said.
feel like the same spice that came in. It's gonna come out.
The jerk ain't nothing to play with. But what about you, Smile? You have a preference?
I'm Guyanese, so that's all I'm going to say about that. You guys are clearly all American.
Okay, what that mean?
What is
That means
jerk.
that you're
like
not
mama
cultured enough.
what is your culture
Yeah, you
eat then
don't.
that we don't eat then? Like break down.
You don't have a preference?
She said we eat
You don't have a one that's better than the other?
Curry's definitely better than jerk.
Oh,
Exactly,
okay.
that's what I was saying.
Oh, that's what you were saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's the fact.
We got 4 curries and 2 jerks?
Jerk.
I'm gonna let you believe that. Okay.
Nah, you're tripping. I don't know what you're talking about. Y'all haven't had my mom's curry apparently. But anyway, moving on. That was just a quick segment there. That was cool.
It was good.
Yeah, man. Since we've been gone.
You've been going for a minute. I've been going for a minute. He's been going for a minute, and
Since you've been gone!
I don't want to get sued. But But yeah, man.
been gone.
Anybody want to say something they want? Anybody want to talk about something particularly, like what's on their mind, like right now? Like, oh, I was waiting to say this shit. Anybody? Not that like I know anybody has anything to say. I'm just saying.
Where do I start?
Right, like I can think of some things, but I'm like, is this the right arena?
It's a freestyle show, and let me say this is a part 1 of a part 2. All right, I'm gonna have my first part 1, part 2.
Oh, yeah, so I know something for a second part.
Yep.
So anything?
Well, I had a doctor's appointment today.
You know, doctor's appointment.
Yeah.
You finally took it out.
Took it out.
Yeah. Oh nah, go ahead. What you about to say?
what you
I had my nuts rubbed on by a gay white man.
Oh, Lord, this is unbelievable.
Man, we could just start
Thank you
We just
for
started
just
there.
going. I mean, you went right through the wall. You didn't even
Yeah,
stop.
you just jumped in. You went Kool-Aid man.
Like right.
Kool-Aid man.
Right. Oh yeah.
Right.
Right.
My day. Like, who don't want their nuts rubbed on?
I mean,
So,
Bad gay
who was
white man.
aroused more?
Right. Who was happier? Who had the happier ending?
I ain't condom. That's what you asked.
let us hear more.
I think that's how I know I'm not gay. Like, I didn't even get hard. It was just like,
That doesn't mean you're not gay, bro.
Doesn't mean
if you don't get hard,
yeah, it doesn't mean
You're not hard right now.
nah. If you
You're not
get
right
hard,
then and
so
there.
if not,
You don't
getting
know
hard
him yet.
Means does getting hard mean you're gay?
The first time seeing this doctor?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter if it's the first or the second time?
Right, yeah. It really doesn't matter. If you think you're hard, you think you're hard.
They do, but I'm not saying that.
Well, the thing is, it's probably going to happen again.
What, the examination?
I think you want to leave it though.
More importantly, is everything all right?
Yeah, everything's good.
Okay. As long as everything's good, but
Good.
doctors tend to come back to
Hey, look, I ain't never had a man rub on my nuts. Well, I had one rub on the small of my back before, though.
Oh yeah, I was.
I mean,
It was John's friend.
I think these niggas.
well, he was leaning in.
You were there.
You were there too.
Halloween, and when we took that limousine out to the DC.
I was not there.
Yes, you
dog.
was.
I would have seen a gay man rubbing on your baby, dog. Boy, I would have stolen.
Nah, that's not when we was at DC. That's when we got back.
I would have stolen.
I'm gonna leave names out of it,
Some
but
secrets have been
that was
Stolen.
wild, man. That was wild.
This is wild.
Okay, now.
I stopped.
That was
By the way,
fun.
guys, I didn't.
Yeah, we
wasn't.
We know, but
I wasn't pleased.
Oh, he didn't go all the way.
okay.
Nah.
No.
So wait a minute.
But
Small of your back.
small of your back.
It's only a certain amount of.
But it's not.
We say the small of your back is only a small. It hits from
It's the
the
only
name.
way you can touch
Is it the name that said it? The name says it all. Small of your back, which is only a small. Okay. How far can you let them touch you without touching the whole small of
Bro,
your
he
back?
really tried to treat me like I was a woman. Like, I remember doing that to women back in the day, or when I was
Oh,
a kid.
shit.
Like, you put your hand on her, first you rub on her back, and she was like, and then you just go further down to her butt.
If she drew, that means that she like.
Right.
Did you have that reaction?
No, it didn't go to my butt. I was like, hold up. I don't remember a girl sitting next to me.
Okay.
And I immediately removed said hands from my back. And, hey guys, I don't know about you guys if you get hit on.
Tomorrow's the 1st of September.
Nah, he went straight. He's like, I was drunk as shit.
So he was just straight as
Oh, so it almost went down.
I was drunk as shit.
He was trying to see if he could go down. He was testing it right there. He
I
was
was
testing.
not there. Do not put me
It was at the
in.
kid house. You gotta remember this shit.
I didn't see that part,
Remember we took a
bro.
limousine. Remember I was Jesus?
For
the first time.
Oh, yeah.
I was
You was
stolen.
there?
You know.
I remember. I was like, damn, this nigga didn't steal him.
I didn't see it, bro. I swear.
I mean, I should have stolen, but I'm not violent.
I know you're
I
not.
was just like,
It's not about
You can't hit him now.
But he was trying to shut. Like, I mean.
Just like, that's exactly what I thought. I was like, I thought about the
Oh,
women
when
I
my
did that
sister
to.
get
And I was
raped,
like,
when my brother
okay,
get raped.
it didn't steal me.
How would you know if it'd be raped?
You never know. Stella.
It was a
Never know.
mirror. Nah, it's cool.
What's up, Ma?
Hello.
Hello.
I'm live on
That's not right.
I'm live on the
Why
camera,
it's
by the way.
It's not.
Is it because he's gay?
But yeah.
No. It's because stealing people is wrong off the break like that.
If I'm not touched correctly, I was told to punch a dude in the face. So why is it any different?
I mean, in your case, it might be a little bit different. In
It's
this
the
case,
same thing.
In this case, it might go a little further. If you do it, it's just like, oh yeah, you deserve that. If he did it, it'd be like, man, he didn't deserve that. Could have just been like, stop.
I mean,
That's sexist.
Nah. I mean, I had the right to do that. I had the right to do that.
You did.
Women do that all the time. Like, I've never. Like, what's stopping me from? Never.
Well, it doesn't make it right. Is all I'm saying.
That doesn't make. Well, anyway, it didn't bother me, guys.
I mean, yeah, you
I'm
might
in
have
tune with the
you might have
sexuality,
the right.
and that's all I got to say, y'all.
As long as you're in tune with it, that's all.
We in the times of the LGBT community.
We gotta progress, y'all. We gotta be progressive.
I'm not progressive in the shit. I'm
So,
not with that shit.
Are we hitting the gay dude or not?
I'm not.
I just want to.
And what type of way?
I'm not sure what we should do.
You got it. Yeah. I meant punching.
Oh, yeah.
Like, still.
Punch the shit out of
Yeah. Nah, I ain't.
Like, still.
Glad you clarified it. Clarified it.
Wait, classify some more though.
We hitting them.
Yeah, you hit. They can be taken two different ways.
I'm definitely.
Definitely. Hitting is like a synonym.
Two
No
different ways.
Oh,
But yeah, man. All right, let's
Let's bring it back to let's get back on track.
let's get back to center.
Yeah, right. End scene.
That was a little left.
Right.
Man, but yeah, man. All I know is, man. So we gonna have a party this weekend, y'all.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I was gonna ask you if you were gonna mention the party.
Oh, mentioning the party. I mean, some people might not know about it, and that's because they're not supposed to. But nah.
So,
Yeah, we're gonna have a party this weekend, but this, it's a party that it's got to be limited. Because it's I don't know. I just want to point out, and all of you guys are great, but through this whole COVID shit and just the bullshit of just the world. You know, Bernard, I don't know if you want to talk about with your shit, but, you know, you and Soop, y'all the only niggas that was trying to go out with a nigga when I was trying to go out during COVID. Like, you know, like, this shit was weird. Like, I could never call nobody up. Y'all niggas never cared. I ain't trying to say I didn't care, but you know.
I did it. Like, COVID's not real.
I still don't know.
Hello.
I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Monkeypox.
COVID is a thing.
That's real.
You my man. If you die, I want to die too.
Likewise.
It's just straight.
Why would I live?
Why would you live? Why would I live? If you want to die, I'm going to die.
Myself COVID for the first time.
I put it to you this way about COVID. You can. I've heard people say it's real, or it's not real, whatever. I look at it this way. I do everything to make sure that if it's real or not real, that I'm protected. So I'm going to get vaccinated. Now, do I walk around with my mask around? Nah, I've done chilled. I've gotten 3 shots in my arm. Yeah, I've done calm down on my mask wearing. But I am very cautious about who I dap up, who I talk to, and definitely how close we are. Like, if I don't know you, yeah, we talking this far. If I'm cool with you, I get up, you know. And if I'm fan, we tight like that, yeah, it's totally different. But for the most part,
that's been my thing from the start, though. Before even COVID existed, like I've always been like, I'm watching you spit. Like I've always been like, yo, I don't want to smell your breath. I don't want to feel your spit. You know, I see you sweating. I see your hands sweating. You know what I'm saying? I've always watched for these things.
You know the one that gets me? It's the people with the coughs. It's the cough.
I mean,
out of nowhere, they be sitting there. I'm like, you're like, wait a minute. And you're like,
the sad part about that is that because I know a lot of smokers, I realized the difference between a COVID cough
and a smoker's cough, right? Yeah,
and it's been to the point where I've known so many people be like, I just smoke too much. I'm like, I know. It's okay. It's a little bit of rasping there. It's a little
the raspy ones, you know, the raspy ones, that's a smoker.
It's a little different.
But the dry, wet ones,
yes.
You like, are you coughing up like all your lungs? Like both of them at the same time? That's when I'm like, okay, I'm going to need you to stay way over there because I don't know what you got. You'd be like, it's not COVID.
Did everybody get COVID here?
Yes.
No. You never got COVID?
No.
Oh,
wow.
He's the proof of why the government doing what they're doing.
Like,
I'm sorry. But yeah.
You know your shot works.
But I've not gotten.
Are you getting any more shots?
Good for you. If they say get another, I'm going to get another.
Oh, yeah, they just say
they on like 5, ain't they?
Yeah, it's like 5.
Yeah, something like that.
Well,
because I had to get one because when I went to Vegas for my conference in April, we had to. You had to be vaccinated. They weren't even going to let you into the conference.
Do you think that you haven't had COVID, or did you like get sick? Like maybe this could be. You just never.
No, I got sick last year. I had a cold around. It was in the summertime, and first I was like feeling sick. Thought it was my allergies. A couple days, like a day later, was like ooh. But I took a COVID test and I just came back negative. Then I just realized I just literally had a cold. I just literally
I had
a 5-day cold, and it was gone within 5 days. I was back to normal, but for 5 days, I realized it was just a regular cold. But I was nervous at the beginning. And then I got tested. You know, I tested myself, and I was like, okay, I'm good. But I've been around multiple people who've had COVID. I've been around a bunch of times where even my daughter, we both had to be like, can't go nowhere for the next 14 days.
But see, that's the shit.
No, let me tell you what. I had that shit before the shit was discovered, though. I had the shit like my whole staff at work. Everybody was sick as a motherfucker. Like everybody was nose running, coughing, and shit. Headaches.
It was definitely over here before the government.
Did it feel like y'all was about to die?
No, the first time. I felt like I was.
I had it twice and never.
Now, I will say this.
Cold at the same
I will say.
time.
And I will say this: the year right before my daughter was born, my daughter was born in June. From like around May to right about a month before she was born, I got real sick. Like, and I had some of the same symptoms that they said. Like, I lost my taste, I lost my sense of smell. Like, and I lost my taste for like. That's 2.5, 3, almost 3 weeks where I couldn't taste nothing.
I lost it for like a week.
I thought that shit was popping.
And it was, nah. And like, that shit is
Like,
weird.
hey, when I
Like,
lost my taste, I started eating a whole bunch of shit I don't normally eat. I ain't talking about that. I ain't talking about that.
Y'all try to eat nasty.
I started.
you trying to eat what?
I started eating
nasty
tomatoes
first
and shit.
When I had no
was
taste.
like, all right, I ain't
Let
got
me
no
try it
taste.
out. Like,
Yeah, I mean tomatoes. I don't fuck with tomatoes. But
Let me just see what it tastes like.
Ass
Let
and
me-
tomatoes.
I don't fuck
Do you
with
eat them
ass.
now?
Huh?
Do you eat
Ass?
tomatoes now?
Oh,
Yes.
I hate tomatoes.
that was from him.
I hate tomatoes.
I hate ass.
I
I
hate
can fuck with
You
them.
say you hate ass?
I hate ass.
Hey, look.
If it's diced up and chopped up like it's supposed to be,
I don't know if I really want to
fuck with
dice up and chop
you
up
can't
an
put
ass.
no
I'm
you
not
can't put
into
no
all of
tomato
that.
on my sandwich.
We're talking about ass or tomato here.
Tomato.
Still talking about tomatoes.
I know some.
He's talking about tomato. We wanted some. Sorry, we would have. Right.
I'm like, what the fuck? When I say something about some ass,
This nigga said ass.
Oh, yeah.
And you was talking about tomatoes.
Guilty.
But you said dice up, cut up. I was like, cut up, dice up ass? Wait a minute. I'm
you
lost.
ass eating nigga.
I tried it.
Got-
I tried it.
What ass tastes like?
Guilty.
What booty?
Oh, I don't know. This was during COVID, so you know, lost the taste. That's why I tried it. But
That was over. That was really a good.
I can tell you what it smelled like.
So let me get this straight. Did you try
Soup,
to...
I'm thinking about like,
Did you try to do
dang it, I
something
should try.
I didn't try when I lost my taste. I ain't tried a booty. I should have tried some
Yeah,
booty.
But is that what you did?
yeah,
You were trying to surprise me with like, oh, I lost my taste.
No.
my
Before we
taste.
I know you lost the taste. You just died
No,
right
I know you don't tell her, but you know, you lost the taste, so now you can do anything.
Yeah. And
Jay
it's like,
Boy.
it makes it real exclusive too because you know you're not gonna ever lose your taste again. So she's not.
That's
getting
not
that
true. I've
ass.
lost my taste twice.
Right, just make it
In my life, I've lost my taste.
You never had COVID?
No, allergies.
Oh shit! I ain't got nothing.
Allergies kick allergies.
That's what I'm saying.
No, in the
That
spring,
makes sense
in
for
the
real.
spring, I lost my. That's actually kind of what my doctor finally thought it was. When I thought it was COVID,
Yeah.
they thought it was my allergies, but it was allergies will destroy your sense of smell and your sense of taste.
Well, I put that shit Super Bowl 2020.
Got Super Bowl and ate booty.
All I want to say is, I know
Ain't nothing wrong with eating booty.
Soop was a fearless ass dude. I know I had COVID, and I will say I felt like I was like, even though my sister and my mother took care of me, and my father too, but everybody was treating me like a fucking alien. Except Soop. Soop came in this motherfucker like.
The next day,
You got
I
that
was
shit
like,
when I
why?
got that
Why
shit.
are you here?
You got COVID, I got COVID, nigga. I'm not that shit, nigga.
But I really didn't like the way people treat me. I didn't want to tell nobody shit.
We got to realize something. It's just like anything. Just like, okay, case in point. Now, I'm
not
pretty
right.
one of the few people that can say this because I'm the oldest on the set.
Uh-huh.
But it's just like HIV when they came out, AIDS.
They did the same.
It was a scar.
that deep.
No,
No,
yes it was. Yes it was.
This nigga would have had AIDS.
I was 11. It'd be different. It'd be different if I was like, I seen it for myself. No. Just how they treated people with COVID. If you had COVID, you got shunned. Just like people got. Now, granted, yes, there's different aspects of how you got AIDS, how we conceptualize how you got AIDS. AIDS was always diagnosed as. Everybody thought AIDS was at the time gay men. No, but you have to realize at the time, everybody thought AIDS was gay men on gay men. That's what they thought it was. And that's how everybody thought that when you got it, it was because of that. So you were shunned because they thought you were gay, and that's how you got it. Not knowing that anybody could get AIDS, and it didn't have to be from sex.
So, speaking of that, not to cut you off,
Right.
but let's just move on to another subject, which is related. Monkeypox.
Right.
I've been seeing articles about it coming from...
It's like you gotta kind of like.
No,
Hey,
it's
man,
not.
it's fucking Fauci, man. Fauci got me thinking some whole other shit.
Didn't Fauci just step down or some shit on
He's
his
retired.
Ain't should have run for that
Retired.
shit.
He's retired.
Oh, he's retiring?
But what y'all think about the monkeypox? Is it real what they say? I haven't read the article.
It's not.
I took
it's
off
not,
this summer.
People thought that it was by that. It's not. Anybody.
It's
can
not?
get it. It's not by that way. It's not. It's by.
How you know?
It's
What if everybody just in the closet?
via the CDC.
Everybody?
Via right. via the CDC, it's via any sexual
Via
contact.
the
It's
CDC.
not. It's not just.
It's not just sexual
it's not
contact
just-
anymore, though.
It's not even sexual contact.
It's
anymore.
through direct contact.
Yes.
Direct contact with the skin or with the
Touch.
Right. You have to
It's
touch.
It's like
Right,
chicken
you have
pox.
Right.
It's like chicken.
It's
pox.
basically the
Yes.
Think of monkeypox like chicken
But
pox,
they did say it's like a sexual
but it
transmission.
can be transmitted through sex.
Yeah.
I mean, that's skin. That's
But that's skin on skin.
That's direct
Oh,
contact,
okay.
though. So
I mean, I don't know.
That shit's on scary.
Y'all know anybody that had
It was a
monkeypox?
Hell no, I don't know about no
Yeah,
monkeypox.
that's
You come up with monkeypox,
You would,
that shit
I guess you
gay.
would know it.
Now, if somebody came with monkeypox, they gotta let everybody,
Monkeypox.
just like with COVID, if you got monkeypox, you gotta let everybody that's in your vicinity that you've been around, had contact with.
But you ain't got to say nothing if you got monkeypox.
I really want to know how they gonna do for like people who have to take off of work, because that's a whole fucking month that you have to be home.
No, you
Well, it
got
depends on your job, though.
Right, if I got monkeypox, I'm not even
quarantine
trying
for
to
a month.
go to work. You can't even hide that shit.
So
I'm not gonna walk around with no
apparently
motherfucker.
it doesn't, like the
Bumps and
rashes
shit on my
and shit
motherfucking
don't hit
head.
your body until 3 weeks. So you're already infected, infecting people. Like you can still infect other
They say
people
hit your
for
asshole
3
real good.
weeks, and you wouldn't even know that you had it until those
All your
symptoms come up.
surfaces.
And then from the start
You're
of
not
your
gonna burn
rashes,
my
when you have to
booty. I'm
you have to
sure.
quarantine for 21 days.
You're not about to burn my booty off.
Any conspiracy theorists in the building that think this shit is just a fear mongering
I do.
situation?
Man, look. I
My
don't
issue
trust
with
shit
it
that
is
government
how
got
come
going
only
on.
gay men get to get the vaccine for it currently?
What?
Yeah, they
Explain
said only
that.
gay men. Yeah,
You
only
saying them motherfuckers are spreading?
gay men is the first niggas that's up for the vaccines they got.
Because
available.
basically
They're
that's
eligible, or what do you mean? Like, what do you mean?
So
Yeah,
you
first.
can't go get the vaccine right now
Unless
if
you're
you-
gay.
Unless you're a gay.
Unless
you're a gay man.
If you ain't gay, you
They're
can't
not
get the
even.
vaccine.
They're
See,
not even.
you get the
hitting
jump.
with
Conspiracy
it's
theorists
gay
and you
men.
just jump. See, now they classifying people. They trying to get people.
But you can get the jump.
Yeah, cause like, cause what? How do they know if you gay?
But right, exactly, that's what I'm saying. I can get. We can all get the jump.
You
We can all line up and get that jump.
Both
well,
y'all
but
can
you
get
have to
it.
realize,
We all be in
but you have
line.
to
Both y'all
realize
can get the
that at the same time.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Is that right?
Okay, but think about it this way.
Because if y'all two went to the joint and said y'all was gay, they believe y'all.
They will go ahead.
Because of the fuckery. They see us on the fuckery. They like, oh yeah, I knew them niggas was gay.
Yeah.
I'm in tune with my sexuality. You know what I'm saying?
Same
That's all I
here.
can say. I'm gonna get in that line though.
I'm not getting no vaccines.
Yeah.
I don't get. I ain't get the
Standing in
COVID.
that line.
I ain't getting
Like,
no
man, I ain't getting no goddamn vaccine. I
So
mean,
you wouldn't stand in the line?
For the monkeypox vaccine, you gonna get the monkeypox vaccine? You a
I might.
wild ass
I
nigga.
just like.
You know you're my friend no more. You're my friend no more. Like, girl, you can get the monkeypox vaccine.
people gotta be able to make these choices. That's the thing. I feel like even though all this, I feel like a lot of this shit separated people. They separated people, but at the same time, I think a lot of people. I mean, the progressives are the ones standing strong this day. I don't know if that makes sense to anybody right now. I am a little lit as well, but you know, like everybody that like saw through
trying
this
to make
shit.
his drunk shit.
Like even if
Sound
you got
professional.
vaccinated or not vaccinated, just at the end
Here's
of
the
the day,
thing. I don't
whoever's
care.
not classifying or like putting
I
somebody
don't
in
care.
a hole
I
or
don't.
whatever,
I don't
like,
honestly give.
a box. I mean,
This is how I look at. I'm gonna put it to you. This. I'm not trying to shift it to politics, but I'll say it like this. I look at it this way. I don't care if you are vaccinated, unvaccinated. You've gotten 1 shot. You've gotten 4 shots. I don't care. Just like I don't care if you're a Republican, you're a Democrat. As long as you don't tell me that crap, as long as you ain't doing that stupid crap, I don't really care. I don't care. As long as you ain't gonna do nothing that's gonna jeopardize me. If you know that you ain't been vaccinated, don't be all up on me. You know, like don't be trying to be doing stuff that you know is going. Like we can dap up. I'm cool with dapping up, but don't be like doing stuff that you know just blatantly.
Oh, so I can't give you a hug because I'm
No,
not
I
vaccinated.
did not just say you can dap me up. Did I just say that?
I
just
just
said-
dab you up, though. I'm talking about, can I give you a hug?
Yeah, that's all the same. That's all I'm talking about. All of that. I'm saying that whole bonding.
I gotta let you know I'm
But
not
don't be all
vaccinated.
up and be like, how you doing? Like, you know,
So
like,
I gotta be like, I'm unvaccinated.
that's gonna beat me on Saturday.
That's what you're gonna be doing is totally different, though.
What it do?
But I don't care. I mean, honestly, I don't. I'm a person that doesn't care. Like I said, as long as you not trying to harm me and do anything that's going to jeopardize me.
So let me hear it from the other side of those who are not vaccinated. Whoever's willing to speak. What do you feel about people that's vaccinated? Like,
I feel like people that's vaccinated is stupid in the motherfucker because this shit is eliminated now. Niggas don't even gotta be vaccinated now.
you don't mean that like that.
I do mean that shit because if they have a cure for this shit, how the fuck they got a vaccine?
So, all right, I'm gonna just align myself with what you're saying, but I do feel like people are very fearful, and I just wonder why they're so fearful.
It's not a thing about being fearful. You have to just realize there's two things. Well, I can't say that. I'm gonna move back this.
You got that vaccine, you stupid as shit.
I'm gonna say this. I look at that. I'm not looking at myself when I get the vaccine. I got a 6-year-old, so I have to look at not just myself when it comes to being vaccinated. I got to look at what I do, and not even just just my family. I got a wife that, has some small underlying conditions,
Exactly.
And then on top of that, then I got to think about I have parents. My mother has asthma, So the small things that I got to think about. Not only that, where I work and what I do. I work in production, so I work around a lot of people.
So you ain't heard none of this before from your fam or friends?
I've heard a lot of this shit before, but I feel as though this is how I feel. I feel as though like that shit ain't real.
But no, all right. So
if it ain't no cure, if it ain't no motherfucking.
Let me stop you. I don't even want to. I mean, have that opinion. But all I'm saying is that if something were to, and I don't even want to put this for real, but if something were to happen, how would you feel? And I feel the same way you do. I ain't trying to say people stupid.
If something was to happen, I would feel fucked up. But I would still feel the same way I feel because I don't feel like that COVID shit was that deep. I don't feel like it.
I feel like
when you was sick off some regular ass shit. There ain't no regular ass shit no more. Now if you sneezing, you coughing, you got snot coming out your nose, you got COVID. Nigga.
What you about to say?
I feel like, cause I had COVID and I had it before the Omicron and stuff like that. So I had like the ending part of Delta. And my mother, this is when I was not here, I was in an apartment, and my mother had to stay with me for 2 days, and she was vaccinated, thankfully. I lived in a studio apartment. There should have been no reason why she didn't get it, and I feel like because she had her vaccine is why she didn't get sick. So I'm kind of thankful that she got it, but it's also like
Soop is right there with me though.
It's also like okay, but also. Y'all two always go out. He's had it before. You don't know if you've had it before. He could have just been asymptomatic. And it actually hit you.
I've been out too.
Because nobody's talking about asymptomatic people.
And that's the thing that
everybody's forgotten that.
And that's the problem that people. And then hold on, not to cut you off. Let me just say this. To her point goes to your point. That's why there are a lot of people who have we have a lot of deniers, or the people who are in denial about COVID. Goes back to the one point that she just said. You have so many people that have probably had COVID because they're asymptomatic. They never knew they had it. So if you never knew you had something and you've been asymptomatic, of course you're gonna be like, well, that shit ain't real. Can't be real.
So what about? But all right. So let me just speak to this. We've been through it. Like you had it too, right? Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, I'm not trying to suppose it, but the people who haven't been vaccinated, like we've been through it, and I don't know personally. I feel like all right, I'm gonna get through it again.
But it's like everybody that I've been through it with ain't never been vaccinated.
My mom,
so what was the point of the vaccine?
My mom and stepdad
was supposed to stop the severity of death.
It's the problem that It's not.
But I ain't that.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I can say to that too. And it's not to put nobody's business out there like that. But my mother didn't die because she got the vaccine. I know somebody's grandmother died who did not have the vaccine. That we all went through the same fucking thing.
But you don't think she that vaccine with the same.
But wait, hold on. But so guess what?
I feel like it could.
I've done a funeral at my church for a woman who was vaccinated and died from COVID. It happens.
That's what I'm saying.
But I mean, here goes the thing.
So I will say this.
My dad got COVID right now, and I feel like he about to die.
I'm gonna tell my mother
in a minute.
I'm gonna let you say your point. I'm gonna say my mother.
That's the thing. Other underlying,
that's what I'm
and
saying.
that's the thing too.
Underlying issues
is that I feel like a lot of times doctors are trying to say, "Oh, it's COVID," because it's been proven they get a boost when somebody dies, and they have
financial.
Yeah. If they list it as COVID, they get a boost.
So why wouldn't you list every death coming out of your hospital?
You can say that somebody had a stroke, had this, had that. COVID. But if they had COVID, at the end of it, COVID is what killed them.
Yeah.
But their underlying issues came up to their death.
My mother has underlying issues, and she got COVID, and then My mother had almost long COVID, and then finally she got over it, and she finally decided to get vaccinated because she was, oh nah, it's not real type stuff. But hey, you do you. I can't follow that. And I mean, I'm glad that she's better, but at the same time, I'm glad she's vaccinated because even though they say, oh, if once you have it, you can't get it again. I know people who've gotten COVID for a second time.
2 or 3 times.
Yeah, so you can get COVID just like a cold, like the flu. You can get that crap multiple times. So
I feel like that's what it is, though.
All right.
And I get
My
that.
whole fear with COVID is that I never had allergies or asthma before COVID. I literally just went to the doctor maybe 2 or 3 months ago. And now I all of a sudden have asthma.
Yep.
All of a sudden have allergies. And they telling me that I'm allergic to cats and dogs. And I've been around it my entire life and never had an issue. You can't tell me something ain't.
All I want to say about COVID, and I'm going to change subjects.
You can grow an allergy, though. Your allergy don't come at no young age.
Out of nowhere, though.
You can get an allergy out of nowhere.
I'm going to change subjects.
You can fuck with something.
But I say I had
and
COVID, and I kicked
next
that
day.
bitch, and I feel like, I don't know, that's all I wanted to say. I kicked that bitch, and I'm glad I'm alive.
Feel like a superhero.
But I was really mad at how people treated me, but I was really happy about the people I know.
That's what's up.
You know what I'm saying?
I was in heaven.
got me
I had
But I'm
COVID.
glad you took care of me, though. You took care of me even though you were scared as fuck.
Hell yeah.
All of y'all.
All I was in a room by myself.
I
So
made
you
sure.
wanted people to act normal around you with COVID?
I mean, my
That
thing is,
sounds
I've
like
seen
the
people with COVID. I
dumbest
don't
shit
I
ever.
never gave a fuck. Just like Soop, how Soop
It's
came to
called-
me, I would have did the same
it's
thing for
called-
anybody else.
You have to realize.
Soop just came in here. he
But
was
you have to
like,
realize, in your world, it's fine. But you have to realize, you're one in a fishbowl
I
this
agree.
big.
I agree.
So you have to realize, you couldn't cut on the news. You couldn't cut on the news channel without everything blinking red, showing the words pandemic. So if you think that people are not going to treat you weird because you caught something of the pandemic, there's no way. You can't. You got to realize it's human nature. It's not to say that they don't love you. It's not to say that they don't like you.
Like,
It's human nature to be like, nigga, I love you. You my mans, but
a nigga got poison ivy and he
right.
married. I'm like, hey,
Yeah,
bro.
right, yo, right. What you need from me?
Fuck
What you
over there.
right here. Here you go.
Yep.
Right there you go. I'll holler. I'll holler.
What you mean, my
I
nigga?
would have treated
Right,
you the same way if I
right.
knew
But
it was
at the
COVID.
same time, I didn't give a
Because
fuck
I don't
about
want to
that
be
shit.
sitting there sniffling
Because I
having
love
fun.
that
I
nigga.
don't
That's
want to
my
be
dog.
miserable.
And we get that.
That's
I mean,
my
I
dog.
get that. I mean,
That's my dog.
And
I feel as though if you loved your wife or you loved anybody, you loved your kids or anything, you will feel the same way.
I do, but at
You
the
feel
same
the same way
time, but
about
I
your kids
can't.
and your wife.
But at the
I
same
feel the same way about my man. That's
But-
how I feel
but
about my kids.
at the
It's my
same
dog.
time,
I
but
love
at the
him.
same
This
time-
nigga ain't your
But-
best
but-
man at your wedding. You need to hold his
I
hand.
ain't got to be his best man as much as I know what it is at heart. I ain't got to be the best man.
But
Choose
you
a
know
nigga
what?
that make him feel
But you
bad.
know what?
Jack Coleman is
It's my
nigga.
man's at heart.
he
It's
don't
my
put
dog.
But here's
It's
the
my dog.
thing. I get what you're saying, but again, when you're married and you realize you can't. Now, don't get me wrong.
This
I
nigga
know.
trying to say
No, hold
it's okay
on.
to
I
pussy
do
them
know.
all.
I do know that there
I
are
ain't got fuck
Why
my
would you
man.
want somebody to go through the suffer that you went through?
That's
It
head
don't
of
matter.
household
It's
shit.
my
Yeah.
man.
That's
That's my
That's
man.
head of household shit.
Yeah.
Right?
That's facts.
Nah, even if pussy is involved.
Yo,
that shit
I do
right.
want. Oh, that's what I also want to say. That shit felt like a biological weapon. I'm throwing up and I'm shitting at the same time.
So you really.
That shit felt like a terrorist
You just drink too much.
stopper
tonight.
weapon.
So
Yo.
you had anthrax.
It didn't feel
You
like that to
had
y'all.
COVID.
It
You
didn't
had
feel like
COVID.
that to y'all though.
No,
I'm trying to say.
Nope.
You weren't throwing up.
And that's the thing. Everybody's different. Everybody
COVID
gets
was a
COVID,
break.
and it's
COVID
a
was a
different.
You
break.
ain't eat.
I've been there.
I couldn't even smoke, bro. I
I
couldn't
was shitting
smoke
and
no
vomiting,
weed.
nigga.
I couldn't taste my weed. So it was just like, I had weed.
That was the
just
only thing helping. I mean, actually, it was killing me and helping me at the same time. But yeah, that's it's.
COVID was a breeze.
I mean,
feel
all
like
I
I
look
was
at it is,
vaccinated.
I don't.
But let's just stop. If anybody got
20 years.
No,
let me stop you right
20
here.
years
No,
cigarette smoking.
COVID
right?
has been a fucking stress.
COVID
I
would've
wouldn't
killed
go
me.
that long about it. But
We've been in it for
I'm
2
glad we're all
years.
here.
That's why. That's why it's 2 years of pent up frustration.
and that's why this party's happening. Hopefully, nobody gets.
So you having a pandemic party? That's kind of crazy. But I'm waiting. I'll be here. Definitely will.
An endemic.
Hopeful endemic party.
An endemic, yeah.
Hopeful endemic party.
Motherfucking epic party. Right?
Fingers crossed.
Endemic
We got the thing. We just get through this. All we got to do is get through the winter. We can get through the winter with low numbers. Life will be great.
No,
Let's move
what kind
on.
of-
Let's move on. Let's go forward without mentioning COVID. Treat that bitch like
Cold.
COVID. Okay? Let's do that. Cause we need to move on. That could be dreary for people watching, and I don't want that for my people watching. Hopefully everybody's watching out there. Hope everybody's doing all right.
Watching
Check it out.
already there now. We got in depth about that shit.
Since we're on some dark shit, let's just talk about it. So I have news from since July 4th. On July 4th, that weekend, we had like 2 terrorist shootings. You know what I'm saying? Mass shootings. Any comments on that shit?
Which one were they? You gotta remind me which ones they were.
Y'all don't remember on July 4th?
I mean, it's been like 82
Is that
Is that when I texted you?
That was like 2 months ago.
Oh, that was the shit in Chicago.
That is ridiculous.
Yeah,
No,
one
there
was
was
whole
one
bunch
there
of
was one down
Yeah,
here.
in the white
Throwing the
neighborhood.
fireworks. Yep.
Oh,
I didn't know it was a white neighborhood.
I don't give a fuck. Like,
yeah,
you shouldn't have
yeah.
a white neighborhood. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. I remember that one. You know what?
Does it make y'all scared when y'all go out in public?
Absolutely. Not
Does it scare you more than...
Makes
I can't say that word.
Makes me scared for my kids.
Scared you wanted what? Ovid? Ovid? That's
No.
Hove did. God did.
No. I mean, I won't say I'm not going to say it makes me scared. I will say this. Hold on. I will say this. As a father of a 6-year-old, now the Uvalde stuff, that's totally different.
I'm glad you brought that up.
Now that one,
did y'all see that video
yeah, I
of the
see
cops
yeah.
trying to go in?
I will say this much.
Absolutely.
As a father,
Trying.
I get more
Emphasis.
concerned about my children. Now, 2 of my kids have graduated, but my youngest is in 1st grade. I'm worried about her more than I'm worried about myself.
Absolutely.
Because seeing that, because I can't do nothing. If I'm not there, I can't. She's with me. I ain't worried
It
about
seems
it.
very unprotected.
But when she's there, now I will give PG County schools credit for this. You can't get that joker unless you go to the front office.
That's true.
Every
Come
door.
on. Did y'all hear about Sulin?
Nah.
That ain't true. That's what they let you do.
No, Perrywood you can.
Did y'all hear about Sulin though? Sulin High School. 2 students came in. Nah, I think it was Sulin.
Oh, with the 2 guns?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn,
Sulin
and
was
shot Brian Robinson? That's who
No,
the niggas
Stop,
is?
bro. Stop.
That's who them niggas is?
Nigga,
Commanders.
That's crazy.
Nah,
Sulin
don't
niggas
switch
is
subjects like that.
shooting
Don't switch subjects
commanders?
like that.
Right, don't
That's
do that.
wild.
But
Robinson wasn't in high school, first of all.
But
No,
yeah,
wait.
y'all heard about that?
No, what
Yeah, I
happened?
did
Two
hear
high
about
school
it.
students.
2 high school students.
This was like the first week of school.
the first day of school.
They shot
Yeah,
one.
No, they didn't shoot anybody.
Nobody shot anybody, but
They got caught with 2 handguns, fully loaded handguns.
2 guns.
Hold up.
Motherfucking what?
What? Okay. Then what?
Then what?
Nigga, I went to Crossland where niggas carry guns all the time.
understand that.
You went across. What year you graduated?
05.
I'm 05 too.
Oh, shit.
How the fuck you don't know
What?
me?
Yeah.
I didn't realize that.
Nah.
That's
What
crazy.
the fuck?
I ain't graduated from Carlson. I graduated from Chrome. I got put out.
Oh, shit. I went to Chrome, too.
Yeah, I went to Chrome. Only 24 people in that graduating class.
Crossing, they were still beefing with Friendly when you was at it?
Man, I went to Friendly too. Yeah,
Went to
of course.
Friendly too?
That's why I got my ass beat so many more.
I went to basketball game.
Yo, I lived next to Friendly. Oh my God. It was.
Y'all getting a lot of fights in school?
I didn't go to Friendly.
Did Soop talk about that?
I went to Central, but I lived next to Friendly.
Niggas on camera.
Did you get in a fight?
Friendly was.
I used to go home and just see the carnage. One day, all I remember is that it was a bunch of people ran. It was cars just all across this campus,
Man, Friendly.
and it was nothing but friendly people in their cars.
Friendly, we get
and them
shit.
jokers
I
were coming
I
out.
was like,
If you by
what?
yourself.
Friendly?
Yeah,
Did you get in a
That's
fight?
the birds.
Know me?
Nah. You ever get in a fight?
Is it?
because
Friendly is
it
definitely the birds.
is
I
the
went to
birds.
Friendly. I got my ass.
You ever get in a fight?
They both
Yeah,
are the
I
birds.
know.
It's in the burbs.
They both are the
High school?
birds.
Yeah.
It's in the burbs. I don't know if I would call
All
it
the
the
time.
burbs.
But so they both
I
are
know you
technically
been
the
in a fight.
birds. Let's get it straight. They
You been
both
in a
are
fight?
the birds.
Huh?
You been in a fight?
Just that
Friendly?
Friendly is just a little further outside of the birds.
Right.
Oh wait,
They on the fringe of
In
country.
high school, yeah.
That's how I look at Friendly.
Yeah. I mean,
Did y'all win?
Wouldn't
Did y'all
call-
win the majority of the
My-
fights?
Fuck
Say,
no,
we
nigga. I
call-
lost all my
we call it a
motherfucking
fight.
fights.
Lost
I
all your
lost
fights.
all
You
my
lost
fights.
yours?
Not one?
I lost
I was
one.
How about you?
nigga, I was getting my ass beat by like
I
5,
know you
6,
got some
7
fights.
niggas.
I mean, that's different.
High school?
That's
That's
different.
fucked up.
High
You got to
school?
fight at wives.
High school.
Yeah, that's
That's
different.
What you mean it's
Dead
a
teams.
Because I feel like you bullying somebody.
You know
at that
me.
point.
You gon' I got my
Your
ass
ass
beat by
whooped. High
5,
school.
6, 7 niggas.
I was
Every
never
time,
bullied.
bro.
Did you get in the fight?
Whoop me. Niggas whoop me. It's
Maybe.
over.
My
I
sister.
got my ass whooped in like
Once or
6th or
twice?
7th grade.
Twice?
After that, I whooped that.
I didn't fight.
Yeah, but if I caught you at work or at your job,
All I'm gonna say is if I
at
got in
your
a
church,
fight, I
if
never
I
got
catch you
caught or
anywhere,
put
I'm
out.
gonna crush you.
I didn't fight.
It's all that matters.
Brought you a mini
We ain't gonna say no names like
I knew how to talk my stuff. I know how to talk my way out of stuff. And I know how to talk my way
But
down.
you
Most
know,
of
I
them
was like, you were in.
Most of the niggas that's
Wrestling
beefing
and
with me follow me.
I wasn't.
That's all.
My hands were.
That's all.
Oh shit, you were a wrestler. You were a wrestler, bro. Hey,
That's the
shout out to
hardest
my nigga
sport,
Jew.
hands down. I don't care what nobody
Shout out to my
fucking
nigga
say.
Jew.
All right, soccer's next, and then maybe football.
This nigga plays soccer.
You played soccer?
That was my first sport I ever played.
I probably wasn't alive.
But wrestling is the hardest sport
This
ever.
my weirdest
So you big.
man's ever. That's my the weirdest man's
That's when I realized I wasn't gay.
Wait a minute.
Get your
Are you
thumb
trying-
out of there.
I'm just trying to figure out how you correlate
Like, nah.
wrestling. I'm just trying to figure out how you correlate the two.
Niggas hugging on each other. How do you
That's
do that?
yeah, that's easy.
Well,
Correlation.
let's dissect that, bro. Why is
I'm
that
a
gay?
former cop that
Why
used to
is-
have to. Do you know what I have to learn how to do?
You was a former cop. You
Touch
gay.
your nuts.
You gay.
How to touch nuts.
That's how I know
You
you.
have to train how to touch another. You practice touching nuts on your partner.
So
You got
that's
to.
all the
So then
police
you're
do.
comfortable.
Can I ask a
with
question
that?
about that? How dangerous it is for somebody to hold something in their nuts?
You can hide it.
Like what?
What do you mean?
You can tape
All right,
stuff.
let
me
You
give
can
it-
tape your. You can tape stuff underneath your nuts and then tape it.
I'm just saying, if it's not a weapon,
Tuck
don't
and
go
roll.
down there.
What?
It's not, you don't
Tuck and
feel
roll.
a
Tuck and
weapon.
roll.
She
I
said it.
know.
There she goes. She said it. Tuck and roll.
I'm not even imagining how to do that.
You put your hand down there on me. It's a weapon.
I mean, I'm not even gonna go. I'm not gonna say it any further than what she said because that's gonna go down another
Who
rabbit hole.
shotgun
I
is
do
that?
not need to go down. I don't want to go down that rabbit hole. I don't
Who
want to go down.
shotgun is that?
I mean, wow. I got
Shotguns.
so touch nuts. That was the
It's,
training.
I mean, you have to learn how to search a fridge. You have to learn how to frisk a person. You have to learn how to literally understand how to do what it. Basically, this is how I said. I mean,
Basically,
listen, here you go.
touch a
Listen,
nigga,
listen. Outside of shooting a gun,
You touch a nigga thing like
you literally learn and get felt everything that you use on somebody, you get done to you. Outside of shooting.
Okay. So how many nuts would you say the average officer?
How many dangling you done touched?
We have a problem.
Per
We do
month.
it's only a one day
Per
thing.
month.
It's not an everyday
Was the
thing.
class-
Per
Oh,
month.
okay,
You
was
can
the
say
class like
per
this?
month.
Okay, per month.
When you are in the presence
No, one
of rather
time, it's a
large
one time deal.
nuts,
Then you have to do it.
You
You
have
do
to
like,
do- you have
you
to
do your
do it
training,
when you're
you do drills.
But when you're on the
you
field,
must
you have
reach
to do
around.
it.
Unless you, I don't arrest.
Dutch runner.
You don't arrest that many people. It's not like you walk around arresting a whole lot of people. I did more traffic stops than I did more than arresting people.
But you do have to.
Until I became an instructor.
But you do have to grope them
Grope?
when you.
You don't actually grope. You do it like this.
This nigga is sliding his.
You do it's like this.
Sliding
You
his
go
hand
in, you go
on
like
the
this.
side of
But
the
you go-
diamond.
You do it with your hand like this. You go
You got-
up like
I
this.
ain't
You don't
touching
grab
my hand.
anything. It's a
Kind of gotta feel
You
the
just-
So
silhouette.
if a man just has
You
a
just
really big
love
enough
silhouette
sack,
of
you
the
do
daylight.
legislation.
You
Just
gonna
touch the
feel
side.
you do this, your hand gonna feel a
So
whole lot
much.
of shit.
I don't know.
Alright,
Old men have saggy
We get
balls.
way off
Sometimes,
topic.
sometimes you just touch the side. You just touch the side of the
So
man. You
one
don't
more
feel all that,
last
man.
dark thing. One more last dark thing. How did y'all feel about? Well, this is the mansplaining thing. We got one woman here. I mean, this was also the bad news while we've been gone. So anyway, that Roe v. Wade shit. Did that shit get overturned and turned over back again?
No,
What?
overturned.
Oh, got overturned?
It was a law.
Let's make it.
It's a law that they overturned.
That's that emotion shit.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so they basically said that they gave federal protection to everybody in the world, in the country. All females had protection under federal law to go.
That's
and
what
have
Biden
abortion.
just did.
No.
No, listen.
Hold on.
That's what Roe v. Wade was. It was a law
Right,
that said
right.
that all women had all rights under
Right.
laws. What the Supreme Court was is they overturned it, which now meant that there is no longer federal regulations. It's now by states.
They can do it.
States can regulate. So
However
so
they want.
basically, let's just say you lived in Virginia. Well, let's say Virginia says, "Hell, no, we don't want abortions." Let's say they lean a red state Republican. Hell, no, we don't want abortion. But Maryland says, "Nah, we cool with it."
Fuck.
Maryland, DC.
Come here to
Yeah.
kill your
So
kids.
basically, they can say.
That's how you
So basically, what you do is you say, "Okay, I'm going to leave Virginia, and I'm going to go ahead over here and get my abortion in this state, and that's legal, and they can't say and do nothing to you. But you can't have an abortion done in this state unless now they have some states have stipulations where if you were raped, incest, then you can have.
All right. So
So,
what did Biden do? Because I remember Biden did something to be like, all right, we ain't having that.
I mean,
Am I wrong?
He did.
Because is it all right? So what I'm asking is, it's still
He
overturned.
did it where it
Yeah,
states.
it's still overturned.
It's still overturned, but he did it where it gave
States the option
the,
to choose.
the states the option, and it made it a little easier on people, because basically people were thinking that, oh, we just can't get nothing, and he was like, no.
Tell you what.
He's like, y'all gonna overturn it? I got it. So basically, he had a little trick up his sleeve to say, I know y'all gonna do this. So for him to do this, he knew that they were gonna do this. The writing was on the wall when the Supreme Court became more conservative. The writing was on the wall.
Right.
You didn't have to ask no questions. The That's Why Gay folks are like, we next.
Yep.
They're literally like,
Facts.
are we next?
Facts.
Because with a conservative leaning Supreme Court, they're going to turn away a lot of things that blue leaning liberals want.
Right.
Gay rights, abortions.
This is a lot of political talk for me.
A lot of Kirk.
But basically, all I'm saying is this: Biden knew that they were going to do this. When he became president, he already knew.
Speaking of this shit, let's go ahead.
Yeah, this was like
pull up Trump real
last
quick.
Yeah, it was basically a Trump. It was basically Trump screw you.
Just
to
pull
the
up
country.
Trump real quick. I'm switching subjects. I
really.
want to get through the
Yeah,
subjects as fast as we can before we get to too long. But how do y'all feel about Trump not getting arrested for having classified documents?
Can't get arrested.
Trump, that motherfucking man.
He can't get
Can't
arrested.
get arrested. You're not gonna
Trump, that
arrest him.
motherfucking man. I don't give a fuck
Really?
what y'all talking about. Trump, that man.
How do you not get arrested
He's
for
a
that?
former president, Doc. He's the 45th president of the United States.
You can take documents.
No matter how you feel about him.
Trump, my motherfucking
It's an
man.
embarrassment to America.
It's an
Trump
embarrassment.
is my motherfucking
You're going to
man.
lock that man up over some goddamn papers.
You ain't
You're not.
locking Trump up for what?
You agree with what you said? It's an embarrassment.
It would be an embarrassment.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I
And we
agree
can be
with that.
truthfully honest, the whole
Fuck
situation is an
You
embarrassment.
Oh,
not
for
locking
sure.
Trump up, Trump.
So to add, could you imagine? Listen, hold on for a second.
It was
Could you
all these
imagine cutting
presidents.
on the
I ain't never
internet?
had as much money as I had since Trump.
You true.
When Trump was president, I had money, nigga. I bought my spot. I bought my first car by myself. I bought my first spot by myself, nigga.
I didn't
Trump
know
was
he
that nigga.
helped me.
So Trump was that. I don't know what he
made a lot of
did.
money when Trump was president.
I made a lot of money, bro.
Man, you make a lot of money for any
Nigga, I was
Republican
getting
in
taxed.
I was
Let me say,
Then when the stimulus
Republicans-
came,
It ain't
when the
necessary.
stimulus came, I was like, nigga.
but that hold on, whoa,
Nigga.
rewind.
I don't,
That
I don't
stimulus thing
qualify
ain't
anymore.
got deadly squad to do with Trump. You were
He
getting
was the president.
You were getting the stimulus check with Obama too. Rewind. Stop that.
I ain't
Don't do
getting
that.
Obama.
Don't do that. Hold up, but don't do that. I
ain't
can't
getting
stand.
Obama.
I do not like when people want to say, "Oh well," because a Democrat president has done the same thing. You might not like a Democrat. You might not like the president. Fine, say that, but don't ever say, "Well, Donald Trump." No, you didn't.
I
Know your
feel you,
history because Obama did the same thing, and the same thing happened. So say, I didn't like Obama, Trump helped me out. But as far as making more money, hold up, to your point, where Republicans in the presidency, generally,
Are you really
the economy does do better. That is a general, you're going to get paid. Everyone knows that. If you follow law, it's a cycle.
I
It's a
feel you.
cycle.
I feel
Are you really involved in politics like this?
But I feel I feel you, but look, check this out.
I don't give a fuck.
I ain't get that first stimulus check because on child support.
Nigga, nor did I. But you know what? I realized. But even though I didn't
So
get it,
why would
but
I fuck with Biden, man?
But I wasn't
Trump
saying-
made it cool for me
but-
to get a
hold on,
check.
wait a minute.
I've been broke because
Because
of
Donald,
the house.
not everybody got that. I was still on child support. Guess what? They still took it. The state of Virginia says, guess what? They're a Commonwealth. So because Trump says one thing, a state can over fucking rule it. So because he said no child support, that worked for you. Because of where you live. My daughter's in Virginia. They didn't give a fuck. Every one of my stimulus check goes, it says delivered to Christopher Sons. I'll look at it the next day. That joker says delivered to the state of Virginia child support.
I understand that, but I never had a president that was for a nigga on child support.
But okay.
I ain't never had a president that was for
But
a
you
nigga
know
on
what?
child support.
Because
dog.
you
Like that nigga Trump loved me somehow, some way. I felt that shit in my heart. Like this nigga worried about a nigga with Trump on child support.
You got mad at
You worried about hell no? You worried about a nigga on child support?
No,
No,
we
fuck
gotta
how
get
you
you
feel
mad
about
at
black
that,
people. You worried about a nigga on child support, nigga?
I'm worried about somebody who is white who don't give a fuck about my
Realize
color.
So don't none of these
I could give a rat's ass about my pockets. I give a rat's behind about a dude who with the sound of his voice could alert a whole group of racist people and you don't know what they will do.
Then the niggas been racist before that nigga.
You're not hearing my point. You're not hearing.
I know
Did
your
you
point.
see what he said?
I know your point. He gonna
It's okay. So what you're saying? So what you're saying? So he's your
They've
nigga.
been together. He was just the
He
voice.
rallied them.
They've been together. They've been together. He was just the voice.
That's what it
It's
is.
House straight. House straight. Because there is no way in my you can I don't know not one person of my color that said anything that he just said. I
But
can't
Trump never posed a threat to me.
But you're
He's
saying,
a sucker.
but what you're
He's a
saying,
fucking sucker.
basically, what you're saying basically
Nah.
is, yeah, I'ma agree with my max and he take care of me in the house, but you're still that nigga slave.
Oh, I'm gonna be the nigga slave that don't give me shit.
You just said he was there for you.
Oh, I'm talking about not Trump. I don't nigga.
Would you rather have your freedom?
I got my
Or get some
freedom
money.
regardless.
Oh, you want some shekels? You want some shekels or your freedom?
I'm gonna be free
I'm gonna take my
regardless
freedom
of
over some
Biden
shackles.
or Trump as president, right?
The way Trump was going now, you wasn't gonna be free for long.
So you can't make niggas slaves.
So wait, are y'all? Can I boil this?
It's 2020.
Can I boil this down? Are y'all saying are y'all saying it's racist to be?
You feel like Trump was
on
making
Trump's side?
You feel like Trump was about to make us slaves?
He was
It's
trying-
2022. You're not making niggas slaves.
5
these days.
conservative judges.
You're not making slaves. You're not making slaves these days.
Is that
Niggas
what
is not going for that.
That's another thing.
What?
Yeah, all right.
Okay.
You think niggas gonna go for being slaves
They
these days?
not. They
You don't
not.
have to physically, mentally have that
So,
mentality.
I mean, it's still going on, bro.
It's still going on. The slavery shit is still going on, but you're not about to make niggas slaves like they was back in the day.
No, of course not.
Not like how they was.
No,
There
no.
was some form of
If
slavery.
we're gonna be,
But there's gonna be some forward. There's some
If
form
we're
of
not gonna
slavery.
be under control like that, then what the fuck do it matter if I motherfucking fuck with him because he gonna motherfucking give me money for being this
Here's the
weird
thing.
ass, weak
Here's the
ass
thing.
nigga?
You're worried
rather
about.
than this
Here's
other
the
nigga.
thing. He gave you a couple dollars to pay off. He
Slaves didn't
gave
know
you a
they were
couple
slaves.
dollars for some
Right?
stimulus.
I mean, they did.
But outside of that, outside of the stimulus, name me something else he's done for you. Name me one other thing outside of the stimulus.
The nigga ain't did shit for me.
Okay.
But he can say all
So
the shit.
okay, no. So you're trying to
He
tell
can
me
say
outside
all the
of
shit
do
he
have
want
to pay
about
back
black
some of
people.
that
Because you know how
money
much
that
shit I
he
talk
gave
about
you.
white people?
Like recently.
You know how much shit I talk
Had-
about white
had to
people? I
pay
don't
some
give a
of it
fuck
back.
about black people.
I
I
don't
don't
care. I don't care. I don't. Okay.
So I don't give a
I'm
fuck how
asking
you
you
feel.
as
I don't give a
president.
fuck.
Okay,
You
I'm
can
saying.
benefit me.
So I'm just saying, as president, outside of the stimulus package,
Okay.
what out that race? What did Donald Trump do for you personally? What outside of that did he do for you?
But at the same time, you ask
I
me
didn't even answer my question. What did he do for you?
nothing like that.
That's all. That's my point.
That's it.
My point is he's done nothing for you.
But give me more
Listen,
money.
presidents don't do
He
shit.
gave me more money. I'm gonna say that. He gave me more money than anybody.
Outside of that.
Outside
Of the money?
outside of materialistic things, what else has he done for you? Has
Outside of materialistic things, what has anybody done for me?
I can think some people can tell you that healthcare might disagree with you
I
because
don't got health insurance.
nigga, that's a lie. You gotta have health insurance
We're
now.
getting through the hard shit. Yeah,
No, we don't.
I'm just glad we got through the hard shit.
That was dark.
Look, Trump, look, check this out. Trump made it so you don't have to get penalized for not having health insurance.
I didn't say you didn't get penalized. I didn't say that.
If you didn't have your health insurance before Trump was president, you'll be penalized. They would charge you for not having health insurance. So what has anybody done for me, big dog?
That goes back to her point. What happens if something major happens to you without health insurance?
Like what?
All right, let's just cut it out with this political shit. We're gonna leave it there. We're gonna leave it there.
We'll get back
That
to
shit-
it when
that
the
shit-
camera cut off.
That shit can go on forever. We can do that. That's cool. But that shit can go on forever. I went through the worst shit. But let's just. All right, there's more shit that happened while we was gone. Let's
Politics,
talk about some.
COVID.
Just get away from the politics, even though it's still kind of politics within relationships. But how do y'all feel about that dude or that woman that put that dude on blast for not buying her a kid McDonald's when she had other kids?
Oh, she stank.
And we're all guys, we're mansplaining, but yeah, that's
Yeah,
Let me let the lady speak first. I don't know. Let me let the lady speak
She
first.
stank.
When I saw the video, I laughed at first, but then digging deeper into it, as a woman, I don't have kids, so I don't know about that, but I feel like she did too much. She did way too much. Either send the son out, because clearly he don't get to see his child, or whatever. I don't know their situation.
Right, we don't
Either
know.
send the kid outside with his father like he asked to do in the first place,
You don't need to be buying that kid no McDonald's though, man.
Why not? Why not?
So the situation. Let me just speak the situation just in case nobody understands.
He didn't sign up for the other kids.
No.
So the dude has one kid, right?
He has one kid.
The lady has.
But I guess she had 2 or 3 other kids in the house by
As
other
a
people.
nigga, you gotta take care of them kids.
No.
Hold on.
Let us speak.
His child was the last child. So yes, he may have had interactions with the kids before his child. Fair. But it wasn't like he was stopping by, you know.
Not my kids.
It's not his kids.
So he bought his kid. Oh, he bought his kid McDonald's.
He bought his kid McDonald's. That's it.
Where are they though? Like,
They
all
were
the kids
younger.
with him?
All the kids are with her. He dropped by, let's say it was a Wednesday. He dropped by on a Wednesday and was like, here, I'm going to get my child some McDonald's. The thing is, though, it seemed like this is the thing that he usually did. Like, he came to give his child, he would drop by once a week to bring a McDonald's. And that was the daddy and son time. I feel like because she don't got no food in the house, my food stamp card is lost, that's your fucking problem.
That's not. No.
But also, if she needed help that bad and you knew that he come every week or so to bring his child some type of food, hey, my pocket's a little low right now. Do you mind picking up the extra food for the extra kids?
He ain't gonna hear that.
All right, John.
That's not true.
You got a comment? Let me go.
No, not you. I'm talking about.
I feel like most kids. I feel like most baby
I'll let John go
daddies,
down there.
if they had a relationship with those other kids, they'd be like, yeah, sure, I'll get him something for today.
But obviously, the way the shit went, he didn't have a relationship with her.
All right, hold on.
He did.
Let's explain it as we go.
Because she
down
put
the
out
road,
another
y'all.
video.
John, you got anything to say about it?
They both wrong.
I agree.
He wrong too. McDonald's is shit. Need to take that boy out.
That's what I'm saying.
But her too. She shit too.
Hold on.
She shit too. Like you got other kids. You take care of them motherfuckers. What you mean?
Go keep your legs closed.
Fuck you mean? They got daddies?
I feel like he was fucked up.
Who,
I
him?
feel like
For not fucking with the other kids?
For not
I feel like
feeding
it's
the other
fucked up
kids?
because McDonald's was cheap. If McDonald's wasn't cheap, if it was Ruby Tuesdays or Red Lobster or some shit, okay, that's for your child. But if it's McDonald's, you getting $1 chicken sandwich, you getting $1 fries and shit.
If he
McDonald's
told
ain't
him
bro,
it was like that.
I feel as though I say, hello, can I y'all straight on there, everybody over 8 and shit. I'm not about to bring my child. How does it look for your child to walk in the house eating by himself? I agree with that.
The whole time he need to eat before he
You gonna penalize them other kids for that shit.
That's respectful in the first place.
He asked him to come out to the car.
That's respectful in
And
the
she
first place.
told him no.
I wouldn't do that shit because them kids in
First
the
of all,
house.
First of all,
one kid in the house with McDonald's.
So you have this impression that because something that you would do makes it wrong if somebody else doesn't do it.
No.
Stop. Because you're so defensive. Stop. You're so defensive. You're so defensive when somebody asks you, oh no! First of all, that's what you would do. Most people, I'm going to tell you, I'm a father. I got 3 kids. 3 baby mamas. I'm not buying nobody's kids no food. No. You're not going to brown me. Listen to me. I'm 45 years old.
That sounds like a good answer.
Let me tell you why. I had a father. Listen. Let me tell you why. I had a father that did the same thing to me. Took me back to my mother's house. Brought me my food. My sisters didn't get the same shit that I got. No. He was my father. That's my father. That's my father.
I'm buying all
And
the
as far as
kids
my
in the
kids,
house.
right, as far as my kids, my kids,
Bare minimum.
your kids are your responsibility. If I just listen, you want me to be nice. What you want is you want somebody to take being a courtesy and make a courtesy be a rule. You want a courtesy to be, you can call, you can do that's a courtesy. That's not a rule. That's not a right. That's a courtesy. And my kids, it's my kids. You got 15 kids, you got 3 kids, you got 2, you got 1 other kid. That's not my kid. I'm responsible for 1 kid. That kid. That's not a right.
All right, so let me ask you real quick.
But as a nigga,
It's not about being no.
I feel like if he was still coming around, still coming in an apartment, saying hi to the kids and stuff like that, then it would have been fucked up if he only brought his kids food. Because you have a relationship with those kids.
But if you don't have a relationship, no, sir.
Because the minute if she have another nigga come in that house and playing with his son, that nigga gonna be like, nah, that nigga can't buy my kids
I'm not
food.
tripping about buying food, no McDonald's. I'm not tripping about buying $15 sandwich.
But she just brought up another point.
$15
Here was the thing. Here was the
This
problem.
is real life, so some other shit. I'm not doing this.
She sounded bitter because that nigga not fucking her no more. That's what it sounded
It sounded right. She's not.
That's cool. He ain't fucking her no more.
But at the same time, you don't know the dynamic. Like she just said, what if the other baby's daddies be like, yo, don't niggas be bringing my kids no food?
Okay, but I go way harder than that.
Let me ask you real quick.
I'm a different breed, bro. I go around fuck them niggas. I'm not getting no child support because I take care of you and your other children.
In what circumstances would you buy the kids?
The least you can do for
Your sister said it the best way. If I had some type of relationship with them, if I see with my own eyes,
the less you do for these child is let them eat.
I got you. Hold on real quick.
I would say it like this.
If
If I have a relationship with the kids, I would do it. If I can see, like, oh, wow, every time I come over here, like, there ain't no
food in the
ain't
house.
no food.
Right.
I'm going to do, then I'm going to step up. But just automatically off the break, just because the two other kids in the house, plus my kid, I got to feed them. Nah, I don't give a rat's behind
I don't get it like
I don't care. I don't give
The
a
issue-
It could be a hamburger. I don't care.
The
Once a
issue
week.
that I
Hold
have
on.
with that
It's once a week. Once a week. I don't give a fuck about none of that adult petty shit. It's kids in the fucking house. My kid is eating.
Exactly.
This is my
Like the
kid's
future.
brother or sister. Fuck it, take it. It's McDonald's.
No, I mean,
It's McDonald's.
What you want to say, Sue? Hold
It's
on.
McDonald's.
I'm gonna tell y'all something.
Kid.
If you got kids with my baby mother, your kids is my kids, just like my kids is your kids. We're gonna take care of all these kids.
What if you don't have a good relationship?
It don't matter.
Huh?
They're kids.
I got a good relationship.
I
with
agree.
them.
It's
I
a
agree.
kid,
So,
but
if I
we're
didn't,
talking about
I don't know.
whether the
See,
kid
that's
eats
my
or not.
life.
If
You
it's
know
one
what?
baby,
But you know what? I have to disagree with
If I
that because the men of my I'm 10 years older than you, so I can say this. Guys that are a decade, we don't have that mentality.
Not facts.
We don't, that's you have to realize it's a generation gap.
Yeah.
Guys in my mentality, we don't have
not
it.
penalizing no kids.
It's not about
for
penalizing. It's not about. You have to realize.
Nah, you can't
It's not about
do that.
penalizing.
I
See, you're looking at it as you're looking at it from totally. You have to look at it from what we're looking at. From where we are, we don't look at it as penalizing. We grew up in the fact of your kid is your kid. Period. It is not about penalizing the kid.
Right.
You have to, and that's the difference. You guys look at it differently. Where don't leave the kids out,
But
and I respect
if that kid don't have nothing,
and I respect that. What I'm saying is, you can't punish somebody who says, "Hey, them your kids," because that's how I was. When it came to me, I grew up. I grew up with the dad. I grew up with the dad.
And your kid grew up in a toxic household because
Hold on.
he mad.
Guess what?
His brother mad. He got
getting everything
McDonald's.
he want from his father. He got a father. He get
Now, I will
everything
thank
he want.
God I never had to be in that situation,
That's
but
what I'm
I will
saying,
also
because
say this much. I
can't
do
like
know what
get
it's like
his
to be
ass whooped
that
right now.
person to come home and have stuff differently than your sisters, and your sisters look at you weird because you get stuff because you got a different family than them. Because I know what it's like. But then that shit fucks me up because now I got to sit up here fucked up because I got to feel weird because I got two different families.
You ain't gotta feel weird because you don't have to do it. This some shit you do off your heart.
But you have to realize, I'm a kid. You can't tell a kid how to feel. I'm a kid.
Okay, how do you think a kid will feel he getting the McDonald's toy versus not?
Oh, wow. Nice.
Versus another kid looking at him eating his McDonald's and getting
But he
right.
But at the
asked
same
her.
time,
He
I've
asked
seen it.
her,
I've
though.
seen it
He
where it's
asked
happened.
her,
And
though.
I've
He
seen,
said,
I've
okay.
seen kids come home. I've seen kids come home from their parents' house with something different than what the other kids have, and it's not an issue. Sometimes, see, you have to realize sometimes y'all see stuff where it's. I've seen it where it's not. I've seen kids come home, but hey, I came over from my dad's, and they be like, "Oh, hey, what you get? Oh, blah blah blah. Okay, cool, and it's cool."
No.
Those some cool ass kids, but
Right,
these
exactly.
days the kids not like that. Where they
But
get jealous.
again,
They
you're
jealous.
In the hood, kids is envious of other kids, even their own brothers and sisters.
And I get that too.
how
But
it
I
is.
cannot just sit
You
up
bring
here and
McDonald's
say,
in if
I
you
just
want
cannot
kids.
sit up here and
Right.
say every time I buy,
McDonald's.
but I just cannot sit up here and tell myself every time I buy myself, my kid something, and he's going to take it home, I got to buy something else for these other kids.
That's like the fuck you got.
No,
That's
listen,
also
hold on,
how
let me
you
tell you what.
raise
Watch
your
that.
You shouldn't have got that bitch pregnant.
Let me tell you what's going to happen.
That bitch had other kids.
Let me tell you what's going to happen. So it starts with McDonald's, right? You said it starts with McDonald's.
McDonald's is straight.
Stop,
It's
listen,
Red
stop,
Lobster.
listen, hold on. No. You say you want to buy your son some, let's say you want to buy your son some Jordans. You like, I want to buy my son So now you got to buy all the kids Jordans?
No.
Damn.
The Jordans are expensive, man.
Stop. No. So you know what you're saying? No, that was a difference. It was a difference because of the price. Oh, it's different because of the money?
Yes.
It's the same thing. It's the same. No, it's the same thing. Oh, so what you're saying is it's a cap with the money.
No,
you capping the money. What you're saying is if it's not, it's McDonald's, it's cool, but it's Red Lobster. But it's the same thing. If the kid comes in it, so your son can come in it, so you're gonna buy just a kid. Your kid gonna come in with Jordans. Everybody's sitting there walking with their shoes all torn to shreds, but you only gonna say your kid can only have them.
Here's why it's
only. No, hold on. It's only in cap because it's only because what I can afford. I can't afford 2 kids paying Jordans.
Well, that's just.
I can afford 5 kids paying McDonald's.
I can
afford 5.
But you're setting a precedent.
You're going back.
That is true.
You're setting a precedent.
I never even told y'all I was giving my kids Jordans.
No. Here's why it's not different.
If
Not having Jordans or having Jordans, it don't matter. Not eating or eating matters.
That matters. That matters. But here's the problem, and I'm gonna say why. You set a precedent. When you start doing that, you set a precedent.
You definitely do.
And that's the problem, and that's the trap.
But I'm not trying to set that precedent with McDonald's. I don't want McDonald's to set that precedent. I'd rather Jordan set that precedent than McDonald's. Like that.
I got something to beat it right now. I got something to beat it right now. Right now. Let them play right now.
Okay.
If the other kids falling out in their lives, you want your child to not be in your life?
What?
Think about it.
Say it again.
I don't know what I'm thinking about because I'm like,
you talk about, I'm not going to get my child McDonald's because the other kids can't get McDonald's. I'm not going to give my child Jordans because the other kids don't have Jordans.
No, I'm saying I don't give my child McDonald's. They don't get McDonald's. If my child wants Jordans, they're not going to get Jordans.
Okay, listen.
That's what I'm saying.
But what he's saying is it starts at McDonald's. Jordans is another level.
That's a whole nother level.
Right.
I'm not at that level. If I had that type of money, I could do that.
They slobbing out in their lives, so you want your child slobbing out to be in their lives?
Yeah, but eating is different than wearing shit.
Eating is a necessity, right?
Eating is a necessity.
So is being in your child's life.
Yeah.
Right.
I ain't got nothing to do with that, though.
I don't have to be in another child's life. All I can do is give you what I can give you. If my child gonna eat, y'all can eat. I'm gonna be in my child's life. I'm not gonna be. I'm not y'all father.
I'm not saying
that. If you're gonna feed them, you might as well be in their life.
And here's the thing. I'm not saying that
extra shit because I want to be nice and get them food.
But so here's the thing. I'm not disagreeing and saying that you can't do that. If you want to do that, if you feel led to do that, by all means.
It's the way she acted.
It's the way that she carries it. She made it seem like it was his right that he had it was his. You have to.
That's wrong.
That's wrong.
What's wrong?
When you tell somebody that you should have, what you should have done? No, I shouldn't have done anything. I shouldn't have nothing with your kids. I didn't sleep with you to have them kids, and that's the problem that I have. I'm all for if you want to be. I'm not saying that you can't be nice. I am not saying any of that. But what I am saying is this: to make it seem as though it is his choice or that he has the right, that it is you're wrong for not doing so. No, sir.
You can't.
You some
type of sucker if you don't feed everybody.
The part that
I don't think you're a sucker. No, I'm not saying.
About the entire video.
If you can,
but I would. You
can.
No, if you can feed everybody. If you can.
That's where I had a problem.
She threw the food on the fucking floor, and I'm sorry, my fat ass right there was like, "Bitch, I'm about to fight you myself. What the fuck you waste the food for?"
It's a difference.
Who does that help?
If you can feed that whole house,
she threw the food on the floor. And not even in the bag. She emptied the fucking bag out.
But here's the thing, and that teaches all. And with kids,
bitch, you ain't got no money for that.
Kids are so impressionable. So this kid now, and I'm gonna tell you what that kid felt like. That kid now literally feels like this big inside, and it goes back to what I was just saying about feeling torn between having two families. He sees that his relationship with his father and his mother is so freaking toxic.
Because of him.
Because he feels like he's the root problem.
Damn, that's deep.
So now he has to now go home and deal with his brothers and sisters. What I forgot what they were. So his two other siblings he has to go home and deal with, feeling just the way that he feels seeing this two. Now he got to go, and they seeing what these two are saying what's going on. So what the heck you think they thinking? It's you.
Why would I try to make the shit more confusing by not feeding the whole house though?
Alright. So
feed the whole fucking house. The mama,
my only
If she came at it correctly, she probably could have got
you ain't gotta come at me no type of way. I'm gonna feed the whole motherfucking house. I'm not about to feed my child.
My only comment on this shit.
Fuck around, go in there and feed your child and watch somebody else eat that shit and your child don't eat shit.
I want to move on. My only comment on this shit is, what if you already spoil your child and then you run into that situation?
If you're in that situation, you gotta feed that household, bro.
No, you don't.
Nah.
You have to.
No, you don't.
You feed that
So
household.
you already
That's when your child is.
get
That's
your
how
child.
you keep the peace.
You already get your child.
That's how you keep the peace.
You already feed
My
Feed
job
that
is-
whole household.
You already feed your child kava. You put Jordans on their feet, but you
I'm
went
letting
into a
you-
woman who has maybe less.
And I got her pregnant. I fucked up.
Yeah, you fucked up, bro.
I fucked up.
That's
Now
not
I'm
right.
gonna
That's
take
not right
care
to
of
say.
every
I don't
kid
think
in
that's
the
right to
house.
say.
My child not going in that house. My child not going
So
in
you
that
have to
house.
increase that kava and go to
Fuck
Chick-fil-A.
Her mama and all them
McDonald's.
kids gonna eat, bruh. Her mama and all them kids gotta eat.
I
I like
That's
y'all.
how
Y'all
you
have,
keep the
I think y'all have the
That's how you
greatest
keep the
mindset.
peace.
I think y'all
That's
have
how
the
you
greatest
stay on
mindset.
child support, dog.
I don't disagree with you though.
Are they gonna eat
I
on
don't
that level?
disagree with
Huh?
you.
Are they gonna eat on that
They
level?
gonna eat on that level. Whatever my
Damn,
child
motherfucker.
level, they gonna eat on that level. They gonna have to.
But you contradicting yourself. So you mean to tell me if
They're
you
not getting no Jordans and shit.
if you
That's
was,
a different
if you
level.
was with a girl taking her,
I just want to hear from your
If I'm
side.
not with
like,
the girl.
if you was with the girl and y'all had a kid,
If I'm with the girl,
and
they
y'all
getting
was-
Jordans and
and
all
y'all
that
was
shit.
all happy go lucky.
If I'm with the
and
girl,
y'all was going to Red Lobster every week or
Right.
Roof Chris every
Them
week
add-
or
them
whatever.
things
You
gonna add up.
spoiling the
They
shit
gonna add
out of
up.
them lobster. My child knows
Gonna add
hanging. But had other brothers and sisters who may have been with the baby father, their baby fathers at that time.
if I'm
But
with
now,
the girl,
y'all broke up. But your child is accustomed to eat lobster, steak, shrimp, this, that. But you don't have custody of that child. So now it's living with his mother, and she got custody of all the rest of her kids. But your child is used to eating this, and they used to eat noodles.
my beef ain't with him.
They used to eat noodles, but your child
This is
used
good-
to eat
Good
lobster.
question.
I mean, that's easy.
You gonna feed lobster to the whole?
I
Fuck
she's
no,
saying
I'm
what I
taking
said.
my
Like,
kid.
Wait,
Going out
if my
to eat.
daughter is over
You don't
there,
have custody.
if my daughter
So I
going
can't
there,
take
and
my
my daughter
kid
gonna be
to eat.
around them,
My nut is in his bag.
This is the problem, though. That's what she was exactly saying. He asked. He said, if I can't give my son this food, can he at least come out and eat it in the car with me? And she told his ass no.
That's what she does.
She still told his ass no.
I mean,
because
she
everybody
sound
in
like a
that
lady
house,
bitch
all
and
them
that's
kids
still
in that
his
house should have
And
got
she, and
some.
I'm pretty sure he seemed like a cool dude. I don't know, dude.
He seemed like cool
Seemed
nigga.
like a cool dude. It could have been, oh, you got food? Do you still have time to go get them? Or can I have some extra
No.
money so I can go get them some
Ain't no
McDonald's?
kids.
So we
Gonna,
can
my
all
kid is not gonna eat around no other
My
you
issue,
have
kids.
to
my
realize
issue
too,
about it, my
but
issue,
everybody-
my issue about it
everybody
is,
gotta
my
find a way
issue
to
about
eat.
it is, my issue
We
about it
gonna
is
find a
that
way to
there was another video that came out that she posted. Sis' hair was done, her lashes was done, her nails was done,
Lord.
but she don't got her EBT card to feed her kids.
Shit ain't got nothing
That's
to do
like the
with me.
Gorilla Group girl.
That shit ain't got nothing to do with me. That shit
That's
ain't got
my
nothing to do
main
with me.
issue about
That
it.
shit ain't got
I'm
nothing
all
to do
for
with me.
babies on EBT,
If my
and you
child
got
hungry,
somebody
if my
that's
child
child
about
support,
to
but
eat,
do it
and I got
correctly.
the money to
Any
feed these
more-
other kids,
Any more
everybody, we gonna all,
comments
we gonna get a
before I switch
pizza.
subjects?
We gonna get a
Okay.
pizza. We gonna get a
That's
pizza.
not that
What's up? We
problem.
gonna get something, man.
Topics today.
We gonna get something, bro. I don't rock like that. I don't
We
think
gonna-
most. I
we
don't
gonna
think
move
no
on.
nigga should rock like
We're
that.
gonna move on.
If a child hungry out here, feed that child.
I don't disagree with anybody. I want to say that much.
Feed that child. I feed, but my
I
beef
feel like
ain't-
everybody got
my
different
beef ain't with the
perspectives
child. My
because of
beef
their
with the baby
situation.
mother.
Good.
I
That's
think
what it
that,
should
yeah,
be.
it's probably
It's a different
But,
situation.
but my
for
child not about to eat around no hungry
But
kid.
You have to. I
Y'all
think that's the thing
y'all
you have to
all-
realize. When
You
it
have the
comes to-
right heart,
But
bro.
how
I feel like
did-
when your costs arise, when it's like
If I don't
didn't
have
think-
that
I didn't
money,
think this
I
for the last
won't do it.
5 fucking weeks.
But you know what? Here's
The
the thing.
main thing about it, Soop, is that how did he know that all the rest of the kids was hungry? Because, like I said,
That's just something you got
Are there any
automatically
missing
assume
facts?
as a father.
But Soop,
we can
you-
be arguing
That's
about
all.
it.
That's something you got automatically assume as a father of a woman that got other kids.
Soup,
That's
again,
hard.
that goes back to my point. You want people to think like you. And not everybody thinks like you.
I understand that. No, I
So,
get
so
that.
but
I get
you
that,
keep saying, but here's the thing, you keep saying, well, they should do. No, that's what Soup
how
does.
like
No, I'm
everybody
saying
tells
that's what they
church.
should do. As
Everybody can't do
no, I
that.
get that. I get that. I
And
get
so,
that. No, I see
and I
that.
think the other thing you have to realize too, it's the situation. It comes down to the situation. It's not, every situation is different. Again, if you got the means, if that's how you feel,
The only
then
reason-
you can do that. But some guys are going to be like, you know what? I'm dealing with my child and my child. There are a lot of more guys who are going to be like, this is my kid.
And I get it. Because if I was beefing with my baby mother, I would only feed
It's
my
sometimes not
motherfucking
even
child.
about beefing.
But
You
the
don't even have to
great
beef.
thing,
That's not.
It's not even about beefing.
No,
You don't
it's
have
not.
to
But
beef.
you
It's
don't
not.
have custody of
But-
his kids to take them to dinner.
hold up, but if I was beefing with my baby mother, that's the only time.
Crazy shit.
That's the only time I would do some shit
You
like
fucked
that.
the wrong bitch. I'ma just say.
But if your baby mother,
I ain't gonna lie. My oldest daughter mother, I mean, she put me through the ringer, but she didn't put me through that ringer. Like that's crazy. Like to be told.
All right, let's move on. Before we put anybody under the bus here. Okay, let's
Baby
move on.
mothers.
Let's keep it peaceful. Let's keep it
Oh,
peaceful.
my people, we're
No,
good.
this is my last dark topic. My last dark topic, and it's kind of like, well, that wasn't that dark, but let's just get back to the dark shit. This is my last dark shit. But Brittany Griner,
Oh shit, that's dark.
what do y'all think about that?
I think
shit?
that's dark.
That's fucked up.
Nah, I just want to know what y'all think.
Okay.
about it.
What part?
Happened over
Okay,
the
hold
summer.
up. What part? The part that she got caught, or the part where they compared her?
First of
The fact
all,
that she stuck
first
there.
of all,
or when they
shit.
compared her to in LeBron?
First of all, why you take shit
Compared her
on?
to LeBron.
Why would you
They
go?
compare-
All right, let's go in order.
First of all,
Just trying to
why,
respect
why,
and go in order
first of
real quick.
all, why would you take shit out of Russia
Well, let's
in a
super-
time of war and the shit be illegal?
I don't think
For
she
the
was-
first time?
I don't think she was at the time of war. I don't think she came there at the time of war.
It was right.
They were
There was
just
no
about to
war.
start. They were
Hold
just
up.
about to start.
Stop. It's not even the war part.
What you going to Russia for?
It's the Russia part. That's the part.
Why would you go
We're
to
gonna-
a different country with shit that's not legal?
All right, ask your question or whatever you got to
But
say,
she going
and
out there
then
to
quiz,
get
and
some
then down this way.
Go ahead, Soop.
I want to keep it in
All right,
order.
all right. Why would you go to Russia with shit that's not illegal? I mean, that's
Illegal.
legal in Russia.
I agree.
And that's my whole
I felt
point.
bad bringing backwards to Jamaica.
Right.
That's
That's
I was so mad that they bring more.
my whole point about the
It's
whole
fucked
point-
up. She got 9 years. But why would you do that?
Yeah.
Maybe you should have been smarter, a little smarter.
You
How
should have
did
been a little
pussy?
bit smarter.
How did
But I don't think that she was trying to sneak it
I don't
out.
think she knew.
She didn't sneak it
It
up. It
was
was
a
in her
pen.
pocket. It was in her pocket.
If it's marijuana,
I
how
think
do
it's
you
more of an
not
education
know,
when
bruh?
you go somewhere. I think
It's
she
no
thought it was
education.
America.
It was
A
actually-
motherfucker
was
smoke
privilege.
weed, know not to take a pen or
I think-
edible or nothing.
You
while
know the
fucking
thing.
playing,
I think
bruh.
she thought. I think she thought that it was not an issue. I don't. The part that it's not what she thought. I don't really care what she was thinking. This
I
is
was
this
not
is
an
all I'm
issue
going
to
to
say.
say.
It would have been.
Make that
I would not have
Right.
bought it knowing
Shouldn't have been
knowing
able to
that I'm
get
going
there.
to Russia. I just would not have taken the chance as an American.
Yeah, she should.
I would not have given Russia any reason
I'm not
to pull
going.
me over,
Why would I-
stop me for anything.
I go-
I'm just not gonna have it. If I know I'm going anywhere, I've been to Russia.
I go to Florida.
I'm not doing nothing illegal
I'm not
over
going
there.
to Russia with 5
Time
pounds.
out.
I'm not
But,
going to
but,
Russia
all right,
with a
so remember when I
pocket
told you about that part about. See, this is what I understand about what's going on with her situation. Apparently, she's in the WNBA and she has to still make money elsewhere because WNBA don't pay.
Right.
She was playing overseas.
So she had to go to Russia to make her money.
She went
She don't make money.
And all she's trying to do is, I
It's
get
not,
smoking
so
weed.
it's about. It's
But
she
it
joined the.
wasn't. I don't
She
think
just signed on to a
she
team.
meant to take it
Niggas
over.
got different laws and
Pen.
shit.
Pens are small as shit. Like you can easily leave a pen in your fucking
Was it? It was a
tank
pen.
packs
It was a
pouch
pen.
or some shit like that.
That's hiding though.
What you mean? No.
Right,
It's not
yeah,
hiding.
yeah.
If you had it in the pocket of your suitcase or your luggage and you was somewhere
But
else.
you didn't know. You didn't have. You knew. You forgot
Yeah,
that it was in there.
You're
Yeah,
hiding
I mean,
that shit if
you
you're
know
putting
that.
it in something like that.
When it comes to something
Look,
like.
if she was really trying to hide it, why wouldn't she boof it? I mean, come on. Like, stop it. Like, if you really was trying to hide it, going to
Here goes
Russia,
my things. I
Why
just
are
would
you
not-
going
I'm
overseas
not-
with
right.
illegal
I'm
shit?
just
No
not-
matter what you think it is.
Right, I would
If
get
it's
it
legal
there.
in America,
I would
it
get
don't
it
matter.
Yeah.
I'm
You
that
know
nigga
that
when I
shit is
leave
illegal.
it. Like I
Right,
went
so
to
why
Jamaica
would
like,
she
oh
take
my
it
god.
and
You
know
can get. You can get.
Right, you can't get on the plane with
You can
edibles and
almost
shit
go any
in
goddamn place and
America.
get weed.
Why do you
I'm sorry.
expect that shit in a different country?
I'm not going to Russia. Bring
I think she was very uneducated.
If you can't get on the plane with edibles and shit you can smoke and shit like that in America, why you think you can
Any
do that shit in
kind of
another
time.
But
country?
that's what made me think she didn't know it was there because she's been to Russia a
Oh.
lot of times. This ain't her first time.
Yeah,
going to
right.
Russia.
Maybe she got away a lot of times.
She didn't
Nah,
get away with that.
Why you think
She
that's
didn't get away
cool?
with that.
So
She didn't
let me-
get away with that.
I thought.
Anything, let me get John. Anything you got to say?
I think she made a big mistake. Yeah.
She made a big mistake.
She made a big mistake, and it's costing her.
Mistake made me how?
And ain't nobody about to go get her.
She didn't thoroughly check her luggage, or
you might try to smoke weed here, but you can't smoke weed everywhere.
Yeah, she tried to sneak.
And she should have known that. She probably was a new smoker.
You have to realize when you go and if you play overseas, you do anything overseas, you gotta go through a bunch of shit with the State Department and stuff. Especially when you go into people like Russia. You go in these countries where we have conflicts and stuff like that.
Was there any facts that I missed though? Like, did she
no,
more than just that?
No, you're right.
Didn't she?
But the problem I should have realized is
how much oil? How much oil?
No, she had one pen.
She had one pen.
It was just one pen.
No, what niggas don't know is
her consequences are a little
the
hard.
nigga before her, the white teacher. It was a white teacher.
Yeah,
it's an arms dealer that they want.
No,
I heard about that too.
I'm like, she's okay. She will be out before next year.
Let me tell you what she will.
She'll be home.
She'll be out.
It was a white
before
teacher.
next year though.
Yeah,
she'll be out before next Christmas.
Can I say my shit real quick?
They got this arms dealer nigga. They got a hard on.
It was a white teacher.
I heard about that shit. A dude.
He got 14 years.
14 years.
Yeah, but he had
for
blood.
half
He
right
had blood.
before Brittany Griner.
Yeah, he had bud though.
That's
actual
different.
bud.
Bud is
This motherfucker
different
had
than the
flower.
He had the flower.
Had the
You
flower
gonna get
on
high
the plate.
regardless.
It doesn't matter. It's about the. You have
It
to stop.
does matter.
It's not about the high. It's not about the high. It's
It's
about.
about the drug.
It's about the. It's about what it looks like. It's the form of the drug.
To us, nigga, not
At the end of the day,
It's
this
the
is
same
fucked up. At the
thing,
end of the
man.
day,
She got 9 years.
where
He
we
got
live is
14.
fucked up. Did you?
She
hold on,
had
time out. Did you have
flowers. She had a
comment?
cartridge.
Did you have
There's a
comment?
difference.
Nah, it's just the fact that they try to trade her and they.
Now, unfortunately, you have to realize that's
way deeper.
I'll break it down for you.
That's terrible.
We get told stuff when we go overseas. Like I told you, I've been to Russia. I've been to Odessa.
It's our Navy vet right
I've
there.
been to Russia
They
twice.
know.
You get told, like we get told before we get off the boat, don't do X, Y, and Z. Like we're told what you and cannot do. When you go overseas and you're in these are ball players, male or female, they get told, hey, don't do X, Y, and Z. The State Department talks to them, don't do X, Y, and Z. Because if you do X, Y, and Z, we can't get you out.
There's always that one nigga like. There's always that one nigga that's like, yeah, this is what they say.
When you're part of a corporation that's and you're going overseas, they have to feel you and they got to tell you what you need to expect before you get your behind over there.
Okay, but like, do they do that if you're a frequent track? Like, if you've
They
been there.
they tell you the first time. No, you get told the first time.
Boom.
You get told once. After your first time, you're on your own. You're on your own after that.
She's been there a shitload of times.
She knew. She knew what she could
But that
do.
would make me think she didn't know it was in there.
Maybe
Or
she
it
was
was
trying
an
to-
accident.
It makes me feel like she was trying to just get past with her little shit.
Why? After all these times, why would I try to get past this time?
Because you're just trying to get that one little thing.
Because she probably done it before. She might have done it before and thought, hey.
Yeah, just like me getting my backwoods into Jamaica. I was like, I didn't know I could do that.
So you keep
Because I left. I was so
snitching on
mad I
yourself.
didn't have more backwoods when I got there. I was like, what the fuck was I
Did you
saying?
take your bag?
International heat
Nah, I don't do that.
smuggling.
I mean, that's what
Tobacco
I
across.
Yeah, they don't play coming back and going.
That's the best way to do it.
Not international.
Yeah.
So you must have. So you had to boof it then. You're a boofer, is what you're saying.
What you mean?
What? How you get the tobacco?
I couldn't bring a pipe back from Jamaica.
Nah, I mean, it just had it in my. I had
But you know
I
what's
had it in
funny
my
though?
online.
You
I
can't
had
bring it
in my
over.
online-
You can't bring it over
my online
on a
luggage.
plane.
My
You can't.
online.
Yo,
You had it in your
online
carry
luggage.
on?
Yeah, my carry on.
You can't bring certain stuff on a plane, but you can bring certain stuff on a cruise though.
Yo, I really feel like.
Yo, I had to tuck
Bring
like
weed on the
a
cruise?
no
offense to the
in my
system.
shit. To get it on a boat.
For real?
They was asking me a lot of questions when I came back though.
Yeah,
What? I went to
They asked me a lot of
Mexico.
unnecessary questions.
Went down the middle of the street. I was like, me and the person I was with. Can't say names.
Oh, fuck.
Can't say names.
What just happened?
What just
We gotta
happened?
act. I felt like I was you know how they say if you got the spit down right, you can be an actor? I'm sorry.
I don't know what the heck just happened.
Everything about something.
But I went to Mexico on a cruise, and the person that I was with, I went up to this dude on the street. She was like, "Yo, where can you get some weed?" The dude was like, took us to this room. Blah, blah, blah. Long story short, got the weed. Was like, I need a pipe. Until we got me a pipe. Took that joker, got on the cruise. Smoked the last 2 days of the cruise was smoking, getting high, and all that good stuff.
On the boat.
In the bathroom of the boat. In my bag. But then when it started to check your bags, and I was like, I'm not putting this in my bag. So what I did was put the pipe in my luggage. That went to them for them to check. But the luggage that was going with me, that's what the weed was. And they don't check that. They don't check any of that. You just walk off the boat. Hey, listen, you go to a metal detector, and they're like, hey, you're good.
Oh shit!
We was sitting on the
I
don't want nobody to know that I said that. That was a long time ago. A long time ago.
I learned from my mistakes.
I learned from my
I set off
mistakes.
the metal detectors with a chain that was shaped like a gun.
Nigga, I set a motherfucking metal detector off with hairspray. The motherfucker threw my whole bag away. That's some fucking hairspray, bro.
That's just not fun, yeah.
It's not. I'm like, God damn, bro. I'm just motherfucking spraying.
Well, you know
like
what?
the biggest fucking
When you get,
asshole.
look, when they bring you through security for a second time because of your last name, come holler at me.
No.
After 9/11, I flew multiple times after 9/11, and it was like Suggs.
Nah,
Come back. We need to see
I know
what.
what they do now. Ask them for their cash app. Give them $50.
Yo,
You go through with a.
so now you're trying to pay off a federal agent. Now you're really trying to get to the
This is a lot of money.
$50.
You have to go to jail. Big dollars.
Yeah.
$50 to anything but Delta Airlines. $50. Anything but Delta Airlines.
How y'all feel about
Just
JetBlue?
show them $50. They will let you go. But whatever size.
And they're gonna make it better.
No.
Spirit is the worst.
I feel like JetBlue is like we're going all
That's it.
Spirit.
I have flown Spirit twice in my life, and they've never been good.
I never
Why
flown Spirit.
They said if you fly
Why?
Spirit, you will
Every
be
time I have flown Spirit, and I've flown out of Reagan National Airport, which has been both times,
fly
I
Spirit,
have
you're gonna be a
never
Spirit.
come back to the where I've flown from on time. I've always been delayed. I've had to stay in a hotel both times.
Fuck that.
You know what's crazy?
Both times. They were like, yeah, we're gonna
Southwest don't pay me though.
we gotta put you in a hotel. Okay. What?
Well, let me ask you this. Is your flight ever traumatizing? Is your flight experience ever...
I've never had a canceled flight. I just want to say that. Has anybody else
Extra
not
ball.
Now
had
you fit to have it.
Never had a
Fuck
canceled
you.
flight.
Fuck you.
flight.
Never had lost luggage.
Fuck
Have
you.
y'all
Never
had
had
that?
lost luggage.
Lost luggage?
Never had lost
That is the
luggage.
worst thing I
Lost
ever
luggage.
experienced.
Lost luggage,
I feel like I'm
canceled
pissed me off to
flight,
the highest.
Well,
had to
I
be
lose
booked
my
up
luggage.
somewhere for multiple
Right.
days.
No, I be pushing
Cancel
my
work.
luggage. You can't
Cancel.
have
So everything that can happen
Yeah.
to you has
Yeah.
happened
Yeah.
to me. Had to be
The cancel
transported.
flight- the
But
cancel
then the
flight was in
hotels
work.
are all
I done
closed.
that.
So you have to stay in the hotel in the fucking airport for 6 hours until the hotel opens, and then we can put you in the hotel for 2-3 hours. But your flight goes at 4, so you might as well just stay in the fucking.
Where I'm gonna go right
I had
now.
a cancel flight.
I
I had a cancel flight in.
If you would have had your planners right, you would have been.
I was somewhere down south. I want to say I was in Tennessee somewhere. Maybe I was. I don't remember where I was, but it was in Tennessee.
You mean the trip advisor?
And my flight got
Them
canceled.
bitches is
And they put me in a
just the
hotel,
same.
and it was the worst experience
Yeah,
ever.
man, that's
It was the
what
like
Fuck that.
my flight got canceled like at 9:30 at night. So by the time they put me in the hotel, there was nothing open.
Damn.
Like the only
So-
restaurant or place that was open was like 10 miles away. So I had to get a cab. Uber wasn't around at that time. I had to get a cab to go get something to eat. Hey, sit here and wait for me
That
so I
shit
get
make
my
me want to
food.
explode.
I was pissed.
So y'all trying to get me out here. Y'all
Yeah.
set this up for me.
Oh, and
to
then
get
my
got.
luggage, because my flight was canceled, my luggage was on the flight. So the only thing I had no change of clothes. I had toiletries, but no change of clothes.
You know what?
So
And that's something that my mama taught me, and I was like, I'm gonna do this forever.
What?
Put 2 to 3 pairs of changing clothes either in your backpack or your
I
carry-on.
just carry on
Because
everything. I
Yeah,
got.
your
I
ass
can
gonna
barely
lose
get-
your fucking luggage, and that's just
Now
what
I
it
just
is.
do straight carry on. Unless I'm going away
Carry
for a
on,
minute,
right?
it's
Carry
just straight
on.
carry on.
But carry
Carry
on
on,
is
go
the
carry
best
on.
thing.
Carry on, go carry on.
Unless
Carry
you
on,
go
carry on.
somewhere for like a whole month, there is
No, you
no.
know what? I can't say that. I
Yes.
just
Carry on
I
now.
don't fucking like
When I
that.
went to
I've been carrying
Vegas,
on for a long
Remember
time
Zalika
now.
went to Miami with us. I
And
was
lost
like,
her fucking
damn,
leg.
how the fuck did that happen?
Bro,
when I
I
went to
was
Vegas
so
in
close.
April, I did check my bag though.
So what happens when you
I
go
I
did.
checked my bag back from
Yo.
Jamaica
What
because
Going to
happened?
Vegas.
because I'm
What
ready
happened?
for curry sauce.
Do you travel?
Yeah, but I've never had that happen.
You've
Wrong
never
luggage.
had your luggage lost?
I mean,
so
dude,
what
you
happens
talking-
is
it's
what
like somebody
Like
happens
y'all texting me
Here
right
you go.
now too.
You know what
not
it's
supposed
like?
to fucking what
Somebody
because
take
what
your cell
happens
phone
to
now?
Vegas.
Someone take your cell phone or your ID.
It's like official. I got people going.
You can get it back.
It's like
No.
official.
Do that.
You're nowhere near your
Oh,
home
I
though.
told
You're not
you
at home.
15th.
Okay. You're now in Vegas. You ain't got your ID and your cell phone. You ain't got nothing.
Damn.
I cannot
Yeah,
live
my
without my
wallet, right?
phone. When you lose
You
your
got
phone, How do y'all feel when y'all
You
lose
get your
your
ID, your ATM, and your phone.
Alright, see if y'all feel the same way I feel.
That's what having no luggage feels like.
Dude,
No luggage. You want to
You can't do
spaz.
nothing.
You're like,
You're
stuck. You're looking for nothing. You're like, you're like,
My phone is on.
No, listen. The best way to describe it, what you got on right now,
It's all you get to wear for
would
the
you
next 2
wear for the
days.
rest of your trip?
I can
I
go
like
buy
that.
some more
No,
shit.
That's how I should go. That's
No.
how I feel like I should go anywhere.
Why?
No.
You gotta buy everything. Your luggage is on its way to you, so you're gonna rebuy everything. And then you gotta take it back with you.
Imagine you put yourself on a budget for this shit.
Well, I'm
You
going to
have all
another
the
country.
tools,
I'm wearing what
whatever.
the fuck I got on.
But you put yourself on a
You ain't never
specific
seen me.
budget.
New clothes,
$50
new me.
for this, you put $40
I'm
for
finna
that.
spend all my money on the trip.
I had spending money. The shit that I was gonna spend for souvenirs.
This is
now
why
I
they
get to
steal our
buy
shit.
Clothes with.
Well, I'm about souvenirs, so that's
This is
cool.
why they
I like
sell
that.
us shit.
I can take
Conspiracy
my-
theories.
fine.
My CTs stay alive. Because they will get us.
Go pay for drinks.
Okay. You gotta think about.
I'm going to the bar naked.
Okay.
That's a fact.
Bitch, give me a
I'm
drink.
going to the bar naked.
Give me a drink.
No.
I'm asking.
No, do that shit in Dubai if you want to. That's gonna be just like Rick.
Hey,
Joe, you're going straight to
Dubai. What can you
You know what they're gonna do?
with me?
And look, you're the first person. They're gonna be like this. Your nuts on the table, please. Yuck! No nuts.
My nuts off.
Cut my shit
Get those
off.
back when you
You
go to the
cut your hands. You lie to cut your tongue.
Cut my
Try to
shit
run away to
off.
cut
I
a
don't
leg.
know. I don't need my
So you gonna walk around naked and think they gonna just go, what, they gonna cry?
Come on, what are y'all talking about right now? Who's doing that? Who's doing that? Dubai's doing that?
Dubai's
I'm done.
I can't wear
No, I was joking.
Cut my nuts off. Get me.
You ain't joking. You know certain parts of Dubai would do it. If I could get in trouble for wearing something like this in Dubai, niggas better be getting their dick chopped off. That's not fair.
Nah,
Wow.
I mean,
Ain't no way I'm getting my dick chopped off.
Man,
This is
rules.
traveling.
I have to
No,
because
come on,
this
come on,
is too big
No,
to
if you
expose.
piss
Hey,
down,
Jordan, this is the pyramid.
hey,
Nah.
now I will say
About
this.
being
Now,
sexualized,
if Dubai,
like,
I will say
my
this
shoulders
much.
and
In
shoulders
Turkey,
back in high
though,
school.
don't get caught urinating on a Turkish statue.
Piss
You're not
off.
going to jail. No,
That's pretty obvious.
You're not going to
Have
jail.
you done so?
No, I just know what happened.
Why
you
are
did
you
it.
pissing on
I didn't do
statues?
it. No,
Why would you do
I
that?
did not. No.
Why would you do
Hand
that?
on the Bible, I did not. But
No,
I do know the
don't put your
punishment.
hand on the Bible and say
Wait,
that.
what's
No,
the punishment?
The punishment is caning. They don't.
Caning?
You're not going to
Or they
jail.
beat you with a
You
cane.
motherfucker, you.
They're going to beat you.
Oh wait, nah.
And they're
I've
going to
seen
tell you how many you're going to get. You're
I've
going to
seen
get
that
7
shit
of them.
before.
You're going to get 7.
7
And them
lashes.
7 lashes are going to be the worst 7 lashes of your life.
Like what kind
No,
of
it's not a cane. It's bamboo.
It's bamboo, like
Bamboo.
Oh,
that.
It's a bamboo stick.
Down.
They hit you with the bamboo after it's hardened.
I'm not gonna say nothing, but my mama told me either it's young bamboo or old bamboo, and in
Oh,
one
baby, yeah, baby, I'm gonna smack the
Bamboo
shit
is
out
old
of
bamboo is not your friend.
Is it the old bamboo? One of the whips back. It's the old
The
bamboo.
bitch don't break.
Yeah, that's
break.
that, I'm not gonna say that I
Sit
was.
down.
I don't say any truth.
Go to Turkey. Go to Turkey and piss on something if you want. We ain't gonna send you to jail now. We're just gonna cane you real quick.
I'm not gonna piss on
lashes
nobody's
of this.
statue. Why would you piss on a statue?
One lash for your fucking for the
You
ring.
know how many people you talking about Navy? Some
Tell
things I can't know. This
Like my man Bernard told me, people don't listen after the first
Yeah,
30
that's
minutes going out. So after 30
I have seen.
you can
I
talk
have
to the
seen.
people.
That's the general public.
I have seen people climb ships.
That part.
I've seen it. I've seen drunk people, drunk girls climb Navy ships.
Oh wow.
Scale to the not. I'm talking about the mast, the little tiny part where the antennas are. Climb.
You can't
that
go
bitch
up
drunk
there.
as shit and skimmed all the way halfway up to that bitch. And I was on duty, had to help her get her ass down.
Nope.
And her ass was
I want to.
AOC's tits.
Oh. All right, let's stop for the fucking real quick, cause yes, this commercial
I
break.
wasn't expecting.
AOC
Definitely
tits.
AOC
You know what we talking about? AOC.
AOC tips.
Oh.
Yeah, this
I'm in
is a
politics.
political guy.
What is that? Come on,
He
man.
knows AOC.
Do I know it? He's like, do I know what the color red is?
Google it.
AOC.
Just type in AOC
She's
tits.
a beautiful lady. She's a
No, don't do
beautiful lady.
that.
Don't do that. Don't do that with us. Don't do it now.
No,
Don't do it now.
Because you can legally be prosecuted.
I don't know what AOC is.
Nah, I'm just saying, like,
right
I
now.
don't know. Never mind.
Underage titties?
Nah.
What?
Government.
How the fuck we prosecuted that?
Right, exactly.
I was joking. I don't know.
But is it you feel
I just feel like
that?
it's on live camera. I don't know. I wouldn't do that.
AOC?
She's not even an important person. I mean, like,
She's one nobody. She's a nobody.
Political, but
Is she
Not
that
that
shit
strong.
nobody?
I do not want to see no political titties.
okay.
I want to see
These
real
titties?
Those
titties.
might be the only political things you want to see. So I understand. All right, I'm just joking. I don't know how. I'm gonna try to follow that wave right there. Oh, all right. I was taking a break for the ladies.
You're really looking that shit
We're
up.
talking about Beyonce real quick, y'all. Y'all heard about
That's
Khalees
text from my
having a
brother.
little sample on that jump?
Yeah, I heard that shit.
Beyonce, all that stupid shit.
I just want to hear a little comment about that.
So here goes.
Okay.
Okay.
Fucking dick.
Nah, I can't agree with that. I can't agree with that.
Beyonce and Dick.
Khalees is a fucking.
Okay, as someone who, as you know,
Khalees
what I've
fucked up.
done before in my
Doesn't
life,
mean she had to.
I have to disagree with that
She got
statement and say that
I don't like
Beyonce, in this case, is to me, and I have nothing against Beyonce. This is in this
Be careful that
situation,
they have that.
I think
Better watch it.
Better watch it for you.
I think in this case, I think Beyonce took it a little too far. She took Khalees' song. Khalees, it's a Khalees song. Then you can talk about
You know what's going on?
Yeah, I know about it. You can talk about who produced it. You can talk about the Neptunes produced it. You can talk about all that. Khalees did the song. It's her song.
What did she
I don't know if it's that.
I hear
much.
it's a sample.
But what did she
That's a
say? What did she
She took a sample of Khalees' milkshake.
And then what with it? What to it?
No,
She ain't do shit.
La la
She
la
did what
la
all dudes
la.
in music do.
I know you're hearing that.
Okay, and you know what? And to your point,
Are you on Khalees'
I
side?
haven't heard the song.
at
though.
this point, yeah. Afterward, when I saw Beyonce, what I saw them do afterwards, I did. Well, how she then took Khalees off of it, and then tried to now make the Neptunes look like it was them.
I didn't even realize.
Yeah,
where we were going
so
at.
you have to realize what she did. The whole story is them.
I mean, why would you complain, shorty?
No.
Right.
No.
Why would you
Because-
complain?
She
Oh,
was-
Beyonce's album?
Hold up.
She wasn't getting anything off of it, is what the problem
Oh,
was.
that's why she
sure?
mentioned.
I heard, wait. I heard she was getting
I thought
some
that's what I thought too.
She was, but here goes the problem. She was getting it, but she wasn't getting the way that
You getting that's enough for me.
she wasn't getting it the way that she felt like she deserved to get it.
Khalees,
Hold up. Listen.
All right.
Now, to a point,
Beyonce
to a
selling
point,
my
as an
shit, I
artist,
want all my credit.
you can't get mad at an artist.
I want all of my fucking
We all
credit.
get mad at an artist, but
Like
an artist has a feeling.
Give me
to
that
feel
Carter
a
money
certain
now.
way.
I'm gonna say I had
Khalees
she
she had a right to feel a certain way.
Now wait.
Baby.
Listen,
Let me just say something. Your name has been brought up since 2000.
and I agree with that.
Since
And
now.
then-
It
hold up.
don't fucking matter when you're
Irrelevant for real.
I'm on Khalees's part. First of all, I agree with what you're saying. I'm only on
It don't
Khalees's
matter
part.
if it's
I'm only on
important.
Khalees's part as far
You
as
gonna
this.
use my shit, put my
I feel
date,
this way.
name, and everything.
She had a right to say how she felt,
But
how
everything-
Beyonce
everything-
carried it by kicking her name off of it because Beyonce got in her feelings, and then what she did was instead of just saying nobody's name, she threw the Neptunes on there. That one
I
is
didn't know about that part.
that's the slap in the face.
She
That's
Virgo.
the
She
slap.
Virgo.
No,
She Virgo.
you can't put the Neptunes on there.
Now,
The
wait,
Neptunes produced it. They
Now, wait a
produced the
minute.
song. They didn't write the song.
Very true.
They produced it. They didn't write the
Very
song.
true.
I want to say
But
Mike
Khalees
John
write
has
the
not
song.
talked at
I don't know
all.
if she
so
wrote
let John
part of it.
talk
I don't
the
know.
most. All
I
right?
don't know if she wrote the La La part. I don't know
Let
if she
me
wrote
give
that.
John the spotlight
Okay.
because he doesn't talk the most here. Let's,
I've been fairly
OCD
quiet.
is kicking in.
Nah, I mean, true, very true. All entitled and all that shit, but this is fucking Beyonce. What the fuck you want to tell me?
But okay, but I can't go with that. Oh, because it's Beyonce, we
Yeah,
can't say
I
nothing.
can't go with that.
I feel like
I'm sorry.
with the
I'm
Beyonce.
sorry.
Wait,
No,
It's
you
Beyonce.
can't- You can't just say because it's Beyonce. Oh,
This is
because
the
it's
easiest way to
Beyonce.
get
Don't
Beyonce.
say nothing
Get
bad.
my number.
Not
My
just that.
thing is
Not
that
just
Shorty
that.
tried to put some bread in her pocket. She was mad about how much bread she was receiving. So the bitch said, all right, fuck you then.
The
That's
song
what
didn't
it
even come
sounded like.
out
You
yet.
said she got her feelings.
I mean, she did.
Khalees
sound
fucked
like-
up.
How you
Khalees
gonna
fucked up.
try to help
Can we all
somebody
agree Khalees
who
fucked
ain't been
up?
heard about,
I think that's
ain't
what
been
we need
getting
to
no
do is
money
Khalees
for
fucked up,
over
bro.
15 fucking years or
Shut the
however
fuck
long
up.
it was?
Oh, Beyonce.
But I can't say that.
Remember what she did
But
to
you know what?
Nas, yo.
But here goes the thing.
She
That's
was
why I say that.
However,
Hold on.
empowerment.
You
That
know
might
what?
empower
We
me.
can all sit up here and say that until we're sitting in Khalees's face. We're sitting.
Okay, but then
No.
baby, carry it
No,
correctly.
you have
Carry
to
it
realize
correctly.
you're not sitting in Khalees's spot.
I'm not. But if
we don't know, and we don't also know all the. Hold on. We don't know the all. Hold on. Listen.
I do bring home.
Hold on. But you don't know.
What if she was?
That's the problem.
I bring the boy.
That's where Khaleesi's problem is. It's not about her doing. It's how she carried it. Beyonce she carried it in a powerful way. I agree. That's where and Khalees has a right to feel a certain way. And we can't sit there and tell somebody you can. She made it's her music. It's her music. It's her music. We can sit up here and say, you can sit up here and say, well, we haven't talked about you in 15. You're not sitting in her shoes as a musician.
She could totally feel a way about it, but you lost in the end.
The way that Beyonce wasn't right.
But you know what?
But
you know what? You think that way.
She lost.
She might not think that she lost. No. You have to know. Hold up. You have to know. You don't. I've been around too long.
That's a total.
You're not gonna have too much music to know. I know too many musicians that will say, "I will lose out money for morals." Oh, when it comes to music, the whole Michael Jackson, the Beatles thing, it's about fuck the money.
It's respect.
It's respect.
Agreed.
And that. No. You cannot put money on somebody's respect.
But
there's no amount of money on Khaleesi's respect level that you can say to her. She felt disrespected. It's all as simple. Then you can sit up and say she was wrong for saying something. She lost money. Fine. But when it comes to my art and what I do as a musician, as an artist,
ain't moving. Like my thing is,
I don't think it came down to morals for Khalees. I think Khalees is a greedy fucking
because look, Beyonce started music for how long?
Why I think the motherfuckers that don't make no money don't make no money? Like
I'm in there
because that's my shit.
I'm in there.
That's my shit, and you taking my shit.
I'm in there.
I get paid from it.
I'm in there.
She gave her what she was owed.
She did pay her, and I will agree with that.
If I don't agree with that shit, bitch, where the rest of my motherfucking money?
But that ain't how business works.
And that's true. That's not how it works.
It don't matter. I want my motherfucking money. If you ain't got no motherfucking money, I don't give a fuck who you are. I was fucking Beyonce.
Beyonce want a late you would have got money. You didn't want to see it. You could have talked to her on the sideline.
You ain't got the money out.
I see what you trying to do. But as a person who created this song,
I would definitely agree with that.
You don't got the money out.
So time out. Let's just get a judgment call right here. Let's get a judgment call.
She tried to put her on social media.
She put her on social media.
She wanted the attention, but baby, you still end up losing.
Shut her fucking mouth.
No.
Look at her hand raised.
No. Fuck her. That's her shit, nigga.
She should have.
But the problem is how she handled it.
The problem is how Beyonce handled it.
They both handled it.
No, Beyonce think she
Beyonce evil?
I ain't say she. I don't know that bitch.
Beyonce.
As a woman, bitch, I try to help you out. I try to be your bestie. You decided to slap me in the face, so bitch, I'm gonna slap you harder.
I will say this,
but she
Khalees should have said something. But I think the problem that I had
publicly.
It was how she handled
it. She did say something.
No, but she shouldn't have had. The problem.
No, what you mean she shouldn't have had? That's her shit.
No,
she should have.
It was the thing. Everything doesn't have to be for everybody. Why does you want everybody to know everybody's business? I don't want to know your business.
Right.
If you got an issue, talk amongst yourselves. It doesn't have to be for you.
Talk amongst myself. You stealing my shit.
But because
Beyonce, I'm regular.
You're making $10,000.
I'm gonna talk to you about people about my shit.
About $1 billion.
You Beyonce. I'm gonna talk to you about my shit.
No,
the whole world need to hear about my shit because you Beyonce.
It doesn't matter. You're trying to, but you're making when you do that.
Talk to Beyonce about shit.
But what you're saying, you're now making it about you.
Right.
You're now flipping it to make it about.
If it's not about me, then it's about Beyonce.
So then who is it about?
Me, fuck nigga.
So then why can't you talk? So it's about you. Why can't you talk to her one-on-one?
I can talk to her one-on-one, but that don't do nothing for the purpose that she was out in public with.
I can understand if she tried to have a conversation with Beyonce and Beyonce didn't say nothing. Then
so you're not gonna steal my shit and be private. What the fuck?
Because
the problem is you live in a mentality where you think everything needs to be aired on social media.
No, if I created some shit and I did some shit, it needs to be known. I don't need Beyonce.
It's not. You want.
Hold on.
My problem is you want it to be aired on social media. Why does it be aired on social media? Why can't two grown adults talk about two grown adults and have a conversation? Why can't I say, hey, Beyonce, what you did I felt was wrong? Why does it have to be that it has to go on Twitter for 20 million people to see?
Because how easy is it for me to contact Beyonce?
But you don't know if she had taken her one-on-one. She may not have taken her money. She may have increased her money. But she decided to go on social media.
How easy is it for me to motherfucker see Beyonce stole
when you put
Beyonce
for me to contact Beyonce and be like, look, you stole my shit. It was me good.
If Beyonce put her name on it, she had to have some type of contact with her because she couldn't have just took it. Beyonce not gonna take that.
Beyonce don't write
She can't take her.
You can't take her music.
She had to talk to somebody around her.
There you go.
To get permission to use her stuff.
The Robin Thicke situation.
And Jay-Z.
And Pharrell and Jay-Z.
But
they all should know. They all know.
But
Jay-Z with R&B.
Legally, is it even her
Beautiful
shit though?
black
Or is it the
in
Neptune
this song.
shit?
That's my point.
No, but if it's copyright, that's the problem. It's who has the production. It's the production right. Who has the production rights? Khalees has production rights to the song.
You don't get enough money for what you
would have paid her.
You can't go like that. You can't tell your why you think Beyonce
Again,
cool like that?
you think that area your brother's
Like that, Beyonce, you ain't gonna get enough money.
Talk to her. And if she don't get somebody after that, then you ain't right.
You cannot believe that. So you think that every situation should be handled on social media?
No, I create some shit. You need to holler at me. I don't need to come holler at you. What I need to come holler at you for?
She did.
I think that was
the initial.
That was the initial thing.
All right, if I ain't holler at you back about that shit, leave my shit alone.
You ain't answer my
nigga.
text, bitch.
Leave my shit alone, fuck nigga. Don't fuck with my
Beyonce,
shit.
fuck you.
If
You
I
answer my
respond to
motherfucking
you,
text.
it don't matter what status you is.
Y'all
You
didn't
gonna use my
come
shit.
after
If
y'all.
I respond back to you,
I was just saying.
don't use my shit.
Respond fast. Stop doing that
Beehive
shit.
visited. The
Stop doing that
Beehive.
slow shit.
Listen, that's why you got stung by bees earlier, because they about to beat every last one of y'all asses.
No.
All I'm gonna say is that I felt that Khalees had a right to say what she had to say, but I just think that she could have handled it woman to woman and not put shit on social
You
media.
ain't been brought up for 15 plus years. Now somebody trying to put a little bit of change in your pocket. Are you mad about it? Ain't you mad about it,
I
baby?
still think Khalees is John
But she
Reed
ain't like
Time out.
because of what she did to
All right,
Nas.
well, not time out, but out time. I think.
Shut up.
True shit.
Let's change subject.
What you got?
I'm trying to finish off the show. We had 2 hours now and
We
about
had
7 minutes.
It's 1 o'clock in the morning.
So, all right, I just want to go through what I've been going through real quick, and I'm going to hear what y'all got to say, advice, or just
Oh shit.
whatever the fuck you want to say out your ass.
Oh boy.
It's my bedtime.
No, stay the fuck right here.
But
But I just so 2
Y'all not my
words.
friends no more.
2 words.
I was never your friend.
2 words, or 2 phrases. Boundaries and sending the right message.
First of all,
And I feel like you should be able to talk to me in this.
Oh, you
moment.
want me to make my decision?
No. But I mean, I got everybody that's been in some shit here, and I didn't plan this, but I just want to know.
What we talking about?
So this is something new for me. Even Zalika was the one that made me think about this shit. Boundaries and delivering the right message is another thing that I've learned. And I just want to know what people think. I know I'm sounding very vague right now.
I'll tell you what I think.
Let's go in order.
How do you even determine if you're delivering the right message? Who determines what the right message is?
I feel like maybe me and you might be going through the same shit.
We be going through the same shit, but
I
it's really the right message. I know. But is it really the right message?
Alright, so
is we really going through
Alright,
the right
so
shit?
we're the most toxic, I would say. Out of these folks here, because I
I'm
feel like
not
they're gonna
toxic.
act like they're not toxic. So we gotta. As senators, we gotta put ourselves in the front. We gotta put ourselves in the front. Let me hear some talk real quick, and I want y'all to chime in.
Let us talk. Don't do me like that.
Toxic as fuck, yo.
Taurus.
Don't do me like that.
I don't know if you can escape it.
All right, my bad. I'm listening.
But
I'm listening.
Not anymore.
I'm
all right. What was I just saying? I'm sorry.
I'm
I'm
listening.
a one woman man. That's what we started.
What was I just saying? I'm sorry. Let me just.
I'm a one woman man.
One woman, man? Alright. So maybe I can't start with you. Nah, I don't know, bro. I don't know if you're a one woman, man.
This nigga straight embarrass me.
Nah, I ain't embarrass you. I was doing that before you embarrassed me.
First 30 minutes.
I was doing that before you embarrassed me.
Shouldn't be. But
What was my point? I had a point.
You want to know if we fucking other bitches beside the manger. That's what you was asking.
That's not what I was saying at all.
I ain't trying to get niggas caught up on the live.
Why would I do that?
All y'all
Why
say
would I
is
do
fuck.
this?
Nobody listen after
Why would I do
that?
that?
Nah, listen, if
You're
you
right,
if
you're
you
right.
got a crazy
Nobody's
side
listening
bitch,
right
she's fucking listening.
I
Believe
agree.
me. If she not listening, her best friend's
Alright, so let's
cousin
let some
sister is
iron talk. So what is that about?
What?
Current side bitch? What is that about? I don't know what that's
What
about.
is that? I've
Side
never
bitch?
seen that.
Side bitch?
Before.
I've never seen a side bitch before. Bye, y'all.
What?
Side bitch.
What
We're
is
so cool.
that? I've
We're so
never
cool.
seen
We don't know what that is.
Girl, full of shit. I've known you since I was like 10.
No.
No.
Everybody's connected familiar, family. I mean, maybe Bernard's not that connected, but Bernard's
No,
family.
I really don't know who you are, but it's okay. I've seen you too many times to not know
Chris
who
is,
you are.
you know, sir. I mean, I don't say names.
Your
You know.
language is
I've
offensive.
connected.
Benita's friend.
That's fine.
Benita's friends.
First of all,
You gotta worry about me. I'm afraid I'm gonna get shot. I showed my wife how to shoot a gun. I'm good.
Well,
I should have shot your ass for that shit you said earlier.
I think
all right, don't talk so violent.
You're married to
I want
Bovell.
you.
What was that fucking
You
supposed to
are a
mean?
Bovell. You pretty sure you try to fuck a Bovell. I don't know about you.
Oh, come on. Let's not get so personal with names
Man, why you
and
gonna
last
say-
names, especially the last names.
I put my name in there. That's my name.
That's your name.
I hold it
But
neck.
don't do that. Don't do that.
What's that mean?
Let's ask for
What's that mean?
permission.
If you had association with the
Let's ask for
Bovell.
permission before we go there.
That's my last name. I can use it however the fuck I want to.
All right.
Says the Bovell.
This is my fault for inviting my sister on the show. But
She can't come on here no more. She
but
can't
no.
come on.
My sister is
All
a
I'm
Taurus.
saying is,
She is
I've grown up around a
When's your
month
birthday?
or two,
Gangsters.
the 24th.
Taurus are
April.
gangsters.
Friggin' Broad Street
You're dead
bullies.
Taurus are gangsters.
As always.
And like
Is that your birthday?
unnecessary.
Are you a birthday twin too?
Oh shit! For real? Get the fuck out.
It is!
That's what's up.
You
God,
got
I knew you was that annoying.
That's why.
April 24th.
That's why I like that nigga.
That's not what
She's got my new best. She's my new favorite Bovell.
Oh shit!
You done fallen off the list there.
I'm always
You done
everybody's favorite.
fallen off the list,
I'm
bro.
always everybody's favorite.
That's what's
It's
up.
okay.
April 24th.
Let's just talk about Taurus real quick. Anybody know a Taurus?
Still, you're my favorite.
Because I feel like Taurus is the most stubborn,
We are.
most like they're most Sagittarius people I ever met.
Okay, at me, ho.
No,
Right.
don't get me started.
This violent parts.
Yeah, okay.
You know what? Put it to you this way. Your sister is the extreme side of the Taurus. I'm the opposite side of the Taurus.
You're also a male.
Oh
too.
yeah, are y'all different months?
No, we're the same fucking day.
same-
Oh shit!
Damn, your
But-
language is
Damn,
offensive.
I did not know you was annoying, bro.
No,
I'm a different
I
than
will say male Taurus are
Look,
whole
just like
different
John's a
than
Scorpio.
female
I do
Taurus
not
We're more
find
laid back.
women
and
Scorpios.
male
But I love my
Taurus.
sister.
Shout out to my best friend.
Super
Are-
awesome.
Completely different than April male Taurus is. It makes all of the difference.
Fuck around this woman, small black and mild.
You never.
My baby mama toys. Fuck her.
Oh man, that's
In a nice way, she's sweet.
That's how you leave out the. That's how you
Is she
leave
a
out
May
the.
Taurus or an April
She's
Taurus?
a good mama. She don't like me.
She a May Taurus or an April Taurus?
That nigga gotta leave because he got so much stress about that shit.
Yeah, I'm stressed out. She's a May Taurus.
Can you just answer my
Black
question
don't help
though?
that.
She's a May Taurus.
Well, then there you go.
Oh, that's some crazy motherfuckers.
That ain't my business. I ain't got nothing to say about
Oh
that.
shit.
I got nothing to say.
Hey, chill, bro.
So, let me
Sure.
tell you something.
You gotta get on camera with that shit because we don't know what's going on right now.
Let me tell you something.
Don't do that.
Right.
You can do it if you want to.
She doesn't deserve it.
But don't fall asleep on this couch like you always do.
Hey, side note, I'm trying to have a nerve gun fight, y'all.
Why?
Don't fall
That's funny.
asleep
You know
on
what
this
the funny
concept
thing is?
of
Yeah, the dopest nerf fight.
Because I promise you,
I have to say
you might
something.
fall asleep right here.
Well,
You
I'm
gonna wake
saying
up to a whole
That
bunch
is
of
the only
black
thing
pussy
that
on your
people
black
say about
ass.
Soop. Don't fall asleep. Why is that the first thing people associate with Soop?
Don't fall asleep.
Don't fall asleep.
If that nigga fall asleep,
Everywhere. I've
that
seen
nigga
it.
sleep easy.
Soop, you won't fall asleep.
You get them drinks.
I didn't think it was true until I seen him with my
Balls
own
in your
eyes.
mouth.
I was like,
Red
this
balls.
nigga is out like a light.
Why you got so much red balls in your mouth?
It's okay. Y'all ever
Where the
Y'all
fuck did
ever
this come from, man? What kind of shit?
The balls is in the gun, bro. You gonna suck all of
Y'all ever see the black man turn purple? Fall asleep if you want to.
No, I'm not.
Don't.
But yeah, Alright, hold up. So come back, man. Hold on, let's finish it off.
I can't put all that, so I ain't got no.
We had 2 hours exactly. What was I saying? We didn't get to it. Boundaries and the wrong message.
Damn.
So I'm asking my guys right quick because maybe I need help in this direction. Maybe I need help in this.
Oh shit.
Shoot whoever needs it, bro.
We good.
But anyway, boundaries. I don't think niggas know this shit. I feel like this is a nigga not a lesson niggas don't learn. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm the only nigga that's not doing it.
Nobody said shit to you, somebody. You alright?
You got the same fear you gave me, huh?
I mean, boundaries on just you.
All right, so but time out. So what do y'all think about boundaries?
They're necessary.
We're mansplaining now, or somebody help us out. Boundaries. What's that? Do you know what that is? Because you're young. And these are things we learn at 30.
You know what that is?
God damn you.
No, for real.
That had me one more time. That's a boundary. That's the first part.
You're scared the shit out of me. You're not. But it's fun, yes.
You have anything to say, or you want to pass it on?
What you mean by boundary? Like allowing somebody to do something to me?
So, like I said, remember, I don't know if you remember that night when Salika was teaching me about boundaries. It was very severe.
Very severe. Oh, I heard
Move
about
on,
that night.
move on.
Are we talking about this?
I don't know if it was loud enough, but anyway, yeah, that was very severe.
You got bit. You got bit.
Oh,
Lord.
First thing about bit, bite, teeth.
Something like that.
Maybe I was just saying something. I'm getting old.
I didn't say shit. All I know is my guests here today are very good at hearing. But,
Maybe I'm hearing things. Maybe I misheard. I'm sorry.
Anyway,
What's in the behind?
I feel like it depends.
ever since then, boundaries. So y'all gotta think back to y'all days as. I'm not trying to call you out as old, but back to your days in the youth when maybe you used to get over on a woman. Maybe I don't know. I don't think men do that. We don't get over on women.
I'll say one.
We get over on us. We trying to read books.
Okay, are you saying
We're trying to read books. You're smart.
You trying to say be a womanizer? You trying to say be the word womanizing? Yeah, I know how to be a woman.
You know how to be a womanizer?
Yeah.
If you want to put yourself on a pedestal on the cross.
I won't put myself on a pedestal, but
On the cross, on the
have I
pedestal.
done it? Yes.
Yes. Say what?
God,
So what's your question?
Jay Pocket again done.
So what do you mean by boundaries?
Has anybody gotten over on a woman here?
Yes.
Just speak out for that.
What's
Oh,
that
you want to say yes?
I know all of y'all have.
All right.
I don't even know y'all like to know that
You
y'all
feel
have.
bad?
I mean, and the older I've gotten, yeah.
You mean fucked over chicks?
Yeah.
I mean, I fucked over a
Do you
lot
wanna
of
say
chicks
that?
back in the days. I mean, I'm sorry, but do I feel
Yeah,
bad
do I
about
feel? I mean,
Do
I
I feel
feel
bad about it today?
I mean,
Over.
now I don't, but at one point did I? Yes.
I feel like in a way they directed us. They were trying to get us to do something, and we was like, nah.
We're not
fuck that.
together, so I'm like, what is fucked over me?
He was fucked over is basically
I
like
didn't do nothing.
you don't have to necessarily say your boyfriend, girlfriend.
What you mean?
But if you hollering,
What y'all mean? Fuck. What is?
but I'm saying we
Are you
hollering
a
at
Christian man, or do you
I'm
obey
not a
every
Christian
woman
man.
you come
I don't
across?
obey no motherfucker.
Obey?
Fuck these bitches, but I'm not about to go out like no sucker.
God damn.
I'm not gonna say fuck these.
Not going out like no
bitches,
sucker. I'm not going out
bitches.
like no sucker. I might support a bitch.
I'm not
you might support her.
I'm
This
gonna
might
ask this
support her.
question like I just asked my
How do
brother.
you think she would feel about that Mike supporter
Excuse
shit?
you.
I don't give a fuck how she feel about that
Sorry,
white
hold on.
supporter shit. This
I'm
what
gonna-
I
Lady speaking.
I'm gonna ask this question. I want all of y'all to answer.
Lady speaking.
Bitch.
God
I'm gonna ask this question that I asked him, and I think he has yet to answer me.
Okay.
The things that y'all have done to women, the fucked up shit that
The
y'all
fucked up
have
shit?
done to
Ain't
women.
nobody did fucked up shit.
Shut up.
That's some fucked up shit.
Would you allow that to happen to your daughter or your sister?
I think about daughters and fathers all the
Yes,
time.
the shit I do to women, I'm not like that. I'm not no nigga like that.
I
That's
think-
why I said.
I think about the approach
As
of
I've
our elders
done.
before we
I've
got
raised you with knowledge. I've raised you with knowledge.
Okay.
Go down the line.
You got to realize.
Oh,
You got to
like-
realize.
It's in Samaya's world.
Okay. I can't. I gotta watch how I say this because I really don't like.
You better,
who may see
you better
this.
not mansplain too
We
much.
have daughters, yes.
Daughters and fathers.
I will say this: in my
And you are a
previous
father of a daughter.
incarnation of life, we'll just go back 2008.
Don't put no dates on that.
No, I gotta say 2008 because 2008 I got my life back on
Okay,
track.
alright, go ahead.
But before 2008,
there's nothing that I did that I would want done to my daughters that I did to women. Nothing.
Thank you. Next.
Nah, I'm not a wild motherfucker like that. I just like to fuck a lot. Like, I mean,
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
What's wrong with that, right?
Ain't
Like,
nothing wrong
I mean,
with that. Ain't
as far as
nothing
like
wrong with
fucking
that.
people over, getting them out of bread and shit, like, nah.
Soop?
Because I got a mama, I got sisters.
You gonna ask me anything or shit like that?
I'm
I'll
not-
shoot your motherfucker.
I asked everybody.
I don't give a fuck. My daughter rock like that, she rock like that.
Can't wait till
She
it's
rock
my
like that
turn.
when I'm around.
I can't wait.
Jonathan.
She don't rock like that when I'm around.
I feel like the path taken by my elders before me is the best path taken. So regardless of what I've done in the past, I understand that karma is real.
Shit, brother, it's a motherfucker. You can't
Well, now, to that point, I would agree with that too. I just say I wouldn't want it done. There's a difference
want it
between
done.
wanting
It's
done
gonna happen.
and what can happen. Now, do I want it to happen to my daughter? By no means. Or my daughters?
Absolutely not.
No, never.
Absolutely not.
But
All
I
you
would be
do
able to
is
say
teach
this
her- all you
much.
do is teach her
If something
child
happens
how
to
to
her
get
and she
shit.
needs to talk to me, she'll know that I'm a great resource, that I've been there, done that. I could be like, hey, you know what?
We've done
Come on.
everything though.
Come on, sit on here.
Many ways to do one thing.
And if somebody tries that with my daughter, I have, according to my elders, I have every obligation.
You do, but you
Whoop the shit
gotta
out
know
of
if
you.
somebody tried that shit. When she
Like,
gets
it's
tried,
not gonna tell you
don't know
either.
that shit.
True.
You don't know. You don't know. You don't know the situation.
Somebody, but not us.
Go
You gotta be
ahead.
there.
Go ahead.
But
Answer
I
your
will be.
question.
But I will be.
You gotta
What was
see
the
it.
question? All right, my turn. What was the question?
Would you, in your prime, whether that's now or years before, want the things that you are doing to these females to happen to either
I
me?
want
No, I don't even fuck. I was
educate.
at my worst.
As far
That's
as
not what I asked you.
I feel about
That's not what
every
I
human.
asked you. That's not what I asked you because I'm
Yes or no?
Educate.
Yes or no?
My daughter.
I'm gonna touch that in a second.
Rohan, yes or no?
Yes or no?
Yes or no?
Shit.
Say it again.
I'm gonna touch that
Done
so that
to
you about
wait.
to
Say
say.
it again.
Done to who?
Would you ever want what you do or have done in your previous prime to females? Would you want that either done to me or your still unborn child?
Shoot her! And her now! The question won't exist.
Yes or no, Rohan? Would you think about everything that you've done to a female?
I'm not a father, first of all, anybody. Not a father.
So me, because you practically raised me.
I'm not a father.
Okay, would you want somebody doing with
Partially.
Okay, would you want what you've done to females done to her? Would you want dudes doing what you've done to?
Nah, she said it better. I don't like the way you asked it.
I'm
He's
asking.
asking the same
I'm
thing.
asking the same thing.
That's not what you asked me.
It's the same
Would you
thing.
want what you do to females happen to me?
That's not what you said earlier.
That is
It's the
what
same
I said.
thing.
It was much more proper.
Now it hits you though.
It
Which
wasn't
is
much.
what's
It wasn't much
Things
more
like that.
Because you didn't think about it that way.
I mean,
You're not thinking about what you've done.
It's
Think
different
about some of the
because
dirt.
sometimes-
No. I'm talking about you might not be old enough to do some of the stuff that I've done. And I've done. I've taken some of the stuff I just can't talk about on this
this
podcast.
goes to
But I'm just saying, I've done stuff that is
You would have
real
to
bad.
have
So
Like
fucking scared.
real bad. Like
But you can do shit that's real bad, right?
maybe I don't.
You can do shit that's real bad, but it's not really that bad.
But my point is,
I have yet
but
to
okay,
find that.
I'll say it this way:
fucked up.
would you want your daughter to be disrespected by another male in that kind of way? Period. I'm gonna use the word disrespect because I gotta say it
No,
word.
no,
Because
no,
it's
no,
a form of
fucking
disrespect. So you have to realize it's a form of disrespect. So I'm gonna say the word what it is. Would you want your daughter or your sister
You
to be disrespected the way that we've
No,
done
I'ma tell you
the
like this.
dirt that you've done to chicks that
My
is not
daughter-
right?
That's what she said.
My daughter
That
is
is what I'm
not.
saying.
My
Okay.
daughter is
Let
not
me answer.
happening. My sister, she grown.
Let me answer. Did you already answer?
My daughter, my sister grown. My daughter a child.
Did you already
You know, I'm
answer?
gonna keep by my daughter.
Right.
I keep on
All
my
I'm saying
my
is,
sister.
I
And
have the philosophy that they gotta grow up. I don't want my daughter going through no shit that I
My
do.
That's the
daughter-
answer.
I don't want to break
That's the
nobody's
answer.
heart.
I don't give a
That's
fuck
the
my
final
daughter
answer.
50 years old.
That's
That's
the
called-
final
However,
answer.
I'm not
I don't
gonna
give a fuck
raise a
my daughter
weak-hearted
50 years
ass
old. I was
It's not about
bitch
race.
if I can
I'm not
say.
saying.
It's not that. It's
Well,
not
listen,
that.
I'm not
It's
saying.
not that.
I'm not saying that you're not
I don't
racist.
need to say bitch,
Hold
but
up.
you know what I'm saying.
But here's the thing.
My brother
It's
ain't gonna be no
I'm
big
not.
part of
I'm not.
that
No
bitch.
one is attacking your character. No one is saying
It's a
attacking your
cook.
character.
Nigga, fuck my
Hold
sister.
up. But listen, no
My
one is
daughter
attacking.
gonna, you
No one is
my daughter
attacking
gonna die
your
any day. I don't
character.
give a fuck you 50.
But no one is
I'm gonna
attacking
be
your
50. I'm
character
still-
as a brother or a
I'm still
father.
gonna do some.
I
One
just asked
person
the
at
shit
a
that I
time.
asked.
Yeah.
But my thing is to match what you're saying right now is that yes, I've had 4 actual brothers raise me to know what I should put up with, what I should do, what I shouldn't do, and what the fuck to do when a nigga come at me incorrectly. I've had 4 brothers to teach me that.
All of them taught her different shit.
All of them have taught me very valuable lessons.
Yeah, but
each and every last one of them have
That's
taught
crazy.
me
'Cause
very
I'm still here. I'm
That's
ready-
true, but you got
I'm
both
still beating
hands.
niggas' ass
So
out here. And
No,
truthfully,
I don't. My hands are chubby.
no, I don't mean as far as look. I mean as far as iron.
But that's what I have been
Oh,
taught to
everything
do.
that
So
plays
it's a
a
difference.
role.
But at the
Well,
same
you're good.
time,
They have no
I've
idea how
also
it is to live as a woman.
I've
y'all.
also grew up seeing what my brothers have or have not done. And because of that, I act differently, and I can say this in my relationships. And you have told me that I even have a harder persona to me.
You do.
You do.
Why? Because
You're a
I
Taurus.
see, I
You
no,
do.
that has nothing to do with that.
You
No,
put
you
out
got
a hard
It's because
persona.
I have watched you. You
No,
came
you put
along
out a
there.
hard
I
persona.
have watched you. I
You're watching
have
the
watched.
most savage
I have
Sagittarius.
watched
Yeah.
all of my brothers
most savage
and their
Sagittarius.
friends do the shit that they do and realize I never want that shit to happen to me. I never want that shit
Never
to
wanted to
happen
happen
to
to
me.
you.
Right, but I've been
I'm about to
raised
shoot
to
the
do
shit out
that.
y'all because I make me mad as shit.
I've been
Hey, bro,
raised to do that.
It's the truth, but
I've been raised. I learned what signs to
I'm
look
happy
out
about
for.
what she said.
And not from one nigga, but from multitudes of niggas. I've learned the signs to look out for when that fuck shit's about to happen. So what do I do? I suck them over first.
At the end of the day, we all still learning. We learn what red flags
Point
are.
blank first.
We don't know what the fuck's
That's
going on.
fine.
Niggas,
And as far as
women alike.
and as far
men
as-
and women alike. We don't know what the
as
fuck's
far
going
as
on.
saying something or relaying the message the correct way, the thing that I've taught myself over the years is I'll say what I have to say. How you take it is your fucking problem.
That's
That's
what
on
women.
you.
You know what?
Somebody
I agree with
swear
you
by-
because women
somebody- I fuck
also
with somebody
women
she
back down
swear
from
on.
that shit.
And that shit is
Like that's a
not cool.
strong woman's point of. What's the word?
Point of
The
view.
phrase point of
Point of
advantage.
view.
Advantage point.
Somebody
Point of
was
view.
12.
Advantage point. That's what I meant to say. When
Okay.
you same thing.
She was 12.
But
Yeah, oh my God.
Women, like I'm trying to tell you, I don't know. Like I don't know what type of men we are here. If we can raise our hands, or I don't know. We don't know.
I'm a fucked up guy.
Nah,
Yeah.
I don't think you are.
I was.
I don't think any of us
I
are.
think
No,
you all
well, I
have.
was.
I think you all have
We
grown.
We
and
were.
realized
We all
our
were.
mistakes.
We all were. Because
No,
we didn't know what the
I was
fuck.
for a very
We
long
cared
time.
about ourselves. We cared about our fucking selves.
Yes, I know.
Well, that
trying to
part is
live.
true.
I know
My
about
mom
you.
wants me to
You know
live,
about
I'ma
me.
live.
We were pretty fucked up.
I mean, like Jonathan kind of has like he has the tail end of the bad parts of me. He don't have the before of that part of me, and even what he does know is bad.
I just gotta use my imagination.
Yeah.
Like Jesus,
Take that and multiply it times 50.
If
It was worse than that.
if anything like myself, yeah, we were pretty fucked up back in the days. I'm pretty sure we've had levels and layers.
Like, but you had to realize. You had to realize too. At one point, I'm gonna be honest with
That's
you.
all
It's
serious shit.
amazing
I'm
that it's not.
When it came to females, for me, females were just they were. It was a game. It was more of how many can I get.
It was right.
And then it was.
Is it a game? Who's a toy?
Boys.
Who's a toy?
It's a game.
Women?
It doesn't
It's a
matter.
game to both.
It was a game.
It
It's
doesn't
a game to females too.
Because
It's not. It's not. And that's always what I thought.
Y'all older,
That's
so
what I
y'all grew
always
up in
thought.
an era where
The
it
thing is
was.
that
I thought
the
either
way,
had to
of
get
the
that.
way
Yeah, that
y'all
was
play
no-
and the way we play is two different
Oh,
types
it's two
of
different
play.
worlds. Like that's why I'm like I can't. I don't
Y'all niggas get y'all heart broken when y'all get played back.
Fuck that.
Who the fuck?
You know what? Originally, back
Take
in
my heart
the
on
day,
the string,
yes.
bitch.
No. She's
Who
true.
rocking, bro?
No.
Right.
That's a good point.
No.
Men of my
it
age,
ain't.
a lot of, not all, but a lot of men of my
Your
age,
man, your
when they got their
your
hearts
ass
broke,
been
wouldn't be in their
heartbroken.
feelings. You know,
Your
the
ass.
older I've gotten, I know
Your
I've
ass
done my
been heartbroken.
share. So now I just chalk
You
it up
don't be
to,
heartbroken, Chris?
huh?
You don't be heartbroken?
I've been heartbroken.
Nah, I'm talking about now in these days.
No, I'm married.
She don't bring you an egg roll home. She wants to carry out.
I mean, she might piss us off.
Yeah, I'm
They
not
might piss us
heartbroken.
off.
I'll end it. I'll end it off an egg roll.
Oh my lord.
Ever have a heartbroken?
And
Give me the gun.
that's why you need some growing up.
Right. You bringing them over our egg roll now. I don't know this.
Well,
You
fuck
gonna
that. The bitch, I was hungry. I was hungry, bitch.
And that's right there. That's gonna be your next problem. You gonna think,
Bow, chin,
Okay.
chin, hair.
You gonna think that's a real problem?
go ahead and tell Sarah that and see what the hell. Go ahead and see what the hell.
Sarah's a
Sorry.
gangster though.
I
Sarah
know
is
you
a
ain't crying
gangster,
over
though.
no
Sarah's more of a
motherfucking egg,
gangster.
bro.
That's
You
my
better
baby.
go
She
by
is
yourself.
not.
Hey, look,
We don't have them kind of problems.
You are not her.
Hey,
She
y'all
is not
know
your
about-
baby. She is your baby.
Hey, what's crazy?
That's
about-
a gangster.
Hey,
Just said the same thing.
Sarah's a gangster.
What's crazy is I'm about to shoot.
Ain't nobody
all
gonna tell
y'all.
her.
Stop
I'm not going.
Fuck y'all
I don't go
up
in my house talking about. Oh, you better have my dinner. There's no conversation
Sarah's
like
a
that in my house. Cause we don't
You
talk.
gonna
Like
eat for
that.
the fucking next
I don't
weeks.
I don't
What?
address
Oh,
Sarah.
I better have.
That's
Okay.
correct.
That's why I cannot let a woman get better
Because
than
I
me and
promise
shit.
you, I better have money on the table.
I gotta
What
know
a
how
I
bullet
to.
better put gas in my fucking
Get shook.
tank. I better
But you
get
know
the
what?
money for these
That's,
groceries.
you gotta know that going into a marriage. If you don't know how to cook, if you don't know how to do certain things,
What a bullet said.
I will learn.
You're better off not in it.
yeah, you gotta learn how to make something besides boiling water.
You about to get married?
Oh.
Eventually, yeah.
No, yeah.
What does it feel like? Shoot him.
What is he doing?
It's a heavy.
I don't look for bullets. I'm gonna fuck you up when I get these motherfuckers.
Why are y'all beefing? Like this is like some Heezy world shit right here.
What a bullet said.
They
This nigga
not
has a
open.
Control view.
I don't want to.
I swear to God,
I don't want to
I
get.
want to kill all y'all.
I know.
I'm gonna kill the shit out y'all.
You shouldn't say that.
He
on
gets
camera.
nothing else to drink. He doesn't do anything else.
Going around, going to the couch, going to the couch.
I feel like I
What
saw.
did you What did you miss when you got?
I feel like I saw him
I'm
running
going
around more than every kid at the Nerf
Bro,
joint.
I'm having another Nerf battle
At the
When?
Nerf battle, like shit.
soon.
I
think I'm
feel
having
like
a block.
Soop, I feel like Soop was running around more than
Halloween
every kid.
Every
before
kid.
Creeping around every
Just said
corner.
every
Like shit.
October before
Halloween
Halloween.
before October.
Right.
Yeah, I said it right.
The Halloween before I.
You know what the fuck I'm talking
What
about?
is?
Yeah.
It's Halloween.
It's 21st.
It's Halloween.
St.
That's
Patrick's
crazy. What a money
In
man.
March. You're gonna have it in March. In March.
Shoot!
We're doing it in March. Halloween is in March now, I guess, eh?
Hey y'all.
Did you get the
They
invite?
they we're gonna have a Halloween party before
Damn.
Halloween.
Sorry. Did you get the
All right,
invite
let's
to the
focus.
costume
Let's
party?
get back. Let's get back.
No, Sarah probably
Nah,
got
he
it.
know.
I mean,
he know
would
about
they?
this place.
Like,
There's a costume
I think
party
it's
at my
Sunday,
sister's
Saturday.
house in Virginia.
No, I
You're
think it's
invited.
Everybody
shit.
try like Saturday.
We stand out there. We out there. We gotta stay out there.
Oh yeah, we do too.
I am not driving for their house.
All
I'm
right,
in
time out.
that.
I don't think I got my point across. I don't think I'm a point across. I think I need somebody's help. 'Cause she's the only woman
What's your point?
here. The wrong message and boundaries. Did I?
You never answered.
I never. What did I not
No,
say?
you said no. You said that you wouldn't want anything that you've done to happen to me.
I think boundaries just depends on the person. Like shit.
I feel like I'm
I
very
have
honest to
boundaries.
women.
You can't
I feel
walk
like
in the
I'm
bathroom while I'm
very
shitting.
like I'm very honest,
That's a
and I'm
boundary.
very like. Look, I'm not trying to get over on anybody.
Truth is, Heezy ain't been through the shit I've been through. So what y'all gonna do is shut the fuck up.
You reminded me of
Too much
Heezy
finger
right now.
Too much finger. Too much finger.
I'm gonna shoot the fuck out.
Too much finger.
Shoot your ass.
The nigga about
With
to decide
bullets,
you.
somebody with
Take all the
bullets.
bullets out your gun and throw it at your ass.
Too much finger.
Boundaries.
This nigga mean.
You want to ask for boundaries after that?
It's all
You're not
right
throw
here.
bullets at me.
It's right here. It's right here. It's all you need. It's all you need. It's all you need.
But not for real, yeah. I don't think I understand. As men, I don't think I understand what
I'm
that
gonna
shit
shoot the
is.
shit out y'all nigga. Keep playing with me.
No, tell me.
Oh yeah, nigga.
If I can ask
I'm gonna
for
shoot the shit out y'all.
your undivided
Something how to
attention
shoot
real
this
quick.
As soon as you
motherfucker.
get outside,
I'm
I'm
not
gonna have to
fucking
run.
shooting.
I'm listening.
as
Yes.
men,
Yes.
you ever heard about that shit?
Oh, what shit?
Boundaries?
Boundaries.
Absolutely.
What about? So what are the boundaries that you have? Are you having an issue with boundaries?
Oh, I got a super issue with boundaries.
You don't.
But I'm not trying to expose mine.
So are the boundaries? Do you?
You
are-
don't.
No, I mean, what, yeah.
What part of boundaries are you having issues with?
You don't.
Like, no means no. Like,
Like, yeah, what? Do you have boundaries, or does she have boundaries that you
You
don't
done
have?
bit the bitch on the butt and shit like it.
So who has the boundaries that you? Where are the boundaries that? Who has the boundaries? You
Right,
or her?
The one who bite the butt. Who bite the butt?
Time out. Let me catch up real quick.
Who bit the butt? You bit the butt?
Nobody
She
done bit a butt.
Okay, I'm confused.
Wait. Are you about to come out?
Right.
All I'm trying to say is, I
He's
want
talking to Cole.
y'all to
This
think
nigga
back
don't
in the
eat
day.
butt. This nigga don't eat butt.
I want y'all to think back
I'm out
in
here
the
with
day.
my strap.
When
You
you
don't eat
didn't
butt?
have boundaries.
The
You
black.
eat butt, big dog.
The black.
You eat butt.
Wow.
You love.
I do.
You love butt. The black.
How much butt? How much butt do you
You are
take?
black.
Is it gonna
You're right. I'm going out there right now. Let me back my that butt talk.
I can't with him.
No, we're gonna get to the
I
bottom.
don't know
of
to
this.
take him seriously.
Get to the bottom. Get to the bottom.
You gonna get to the bottom.
Did you eat her butt?
How many butts y'all done ate?
I'm not gonna say names. Did you eat her butt?
Nah, I ain't eating no butt. I mean,
No
I ate some butt, but I ain't saying which butt or how many butts.
That's all you
Oh,
have to
there's
say.
more than one.
all you
Oh,
gotta
but
say.
there's only one.
Oh,
I mean,
you
there's
like
only
big
some.
I mean,
I mean, there's only
What butt you ate?
There's only airplane check.
There ain't been
This nigga
but
went
there ain't
from
been
one
like
to four,
This nigga went from 1 to 2 to 3 in less than
Right.
30 seconds. He went from none
I
to
definitely-
one. I mean, two.
I definitely-
I mean,
So you're a chronological.
How many niggas out here eating butt?
OCD
This
kicking in.
shit on video. How many niggas out here eating butt?
Let's go butt.
have tried it.
I know who the-
There's a difference.
How many times you ate butt in the same night?
so what's the difference?
I've tried it.
The
Tried
same night?
eating
One
butt.
I ain't one butt a night. I ain't gonna
One butt a night?
Ass
Not a
on
night, but if I
So if you try,
if the butt is
so how
big,
far
yeah,
is
we
trying?
at night.
It's trying
Gotta
like
be in the
two
butt.
minutes.
Getting off topic.
It's trying
This was,
like one.
this was not about
one
butt.
session.
All right,
I was
hold
gonna
on.
say one
Come
session,
on.
probably.
John is focusing on the show.
There was
We're not gonna
this
get-
was not about butt. This was about
Boundaries.
asses.
Boundaries.
Asses.
And
Yes. Boundaries.
boundaries and I got it. Boundaries and come on, we gotta focus. So let me sit on that
I'm
ball.
telling the story right now.
What?
He's
Let me
on-
sit on that ball.
Yeah, they love the ball.
Hey,
Oh.
yo!
Send in the wrong message. All right, so John,
I'm out of here.
Soup, I
I'm
think
out of here.
I think you can
Fuck off
understand.
me,
I
man.
think you can understand. Soup.
I'm gonna shoot the shit out you. Fuck.
Nah, don't do
You
that.
like right in front of me like
All
shit.
right, nah.
Crazy yard.
Boundaries, bro. Do you feel
Hey,
uncomfortable?
where they at?
Do I feel
What did y'all talk about?
uncomfortable?
I'm not
What?
giving shit.
Cause-
These are boundaries.
Because you're sitting in front of the
Do you feel
camera.
comfortable bumping my legs open?
I mean, yeah.
Oh, yeah, everybody.
I don't even want the gun no more. I don't
You
even
can
want.
see your fucking silhouette shit.
Yeah.
It's
Big
dis-
dick energy.
it's disgusting.
Anyway.
Whoa.
Give me the gun back
Whoa.
for protection.
Whoa. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Time out.
Wait a minute.
I had a point.
No, you didn't have shit
I had
right
a
there.
point.
No, stop.
I had a
Your
point.
point
There was no
just
point.
ended.
When you just
No
said
point. It was
BDE, you just said
Yeah,
BDE. I can't. No, I can't say the
I
word.
got big dick energy.
You
yo.
can't say that you're light skinned.
Oh,
Nah, time out. Let's talk about a soup.
John
I think we got big dick
The
energy.
fuck
bro.
does that have to do with anything?
So,
I'm sorry.
what? Who
You know
does-
what?
Oh
It's
shit.
past my bedtime.
Nah, it ain't your past your bedtime yet. It's still 12 o'clock.
Still 12 o'clock. It ain't even 12 o'clock yet.
Tell them about the big dick energy, bro.
It says still 12
Man,
o'clock.
no big dick energy. Energy. What are we?
What are
2
you
hours?
doing?
We're past 2
Listen,
hours
if you
in.
break it, you buy it.
We need to break it down. I
Put
guess.
it there.
Yeah, we didn't put a bow on it.
We need to break it down.
Put a bow on it.
Put a bow on it.
We were talking about boundaries. We
down.
all clearly have boundaries.
Because
Do
what you doing is
have,
wrong. Put it down.
You got a closer or?
All I got to say
We
is
got-
No,
we got
so you
a big
can
one.
jump in.
to these ladies
Good, bring it to me.
really fucking matters.
I mean,
What did you do?
Over time.
I'm not over chamber. I'm letting shoot
You
shit.
mean
I ain't putting nothing in there.
I mean,
I don't know what's going
They'll
on
bring
right
them to
now,
me.
but they be.
Don't take it outside.
yeah, what you do to the ladies matters, but what the ladies need to understand is they need to be aware.
Of what?
Everything, man.
You could
Of
just
what?
give me the ones that was already. If
You
you
want me to
shoot me,
break it
understand something. I'm
I
gonna
just wanted somebody to hear
pistol
it
whip you.
so
Need to-
she can answer.
Need to be aware that guys are shit, man.
Nah, bro, don't say that to the woman.
Listen.
Look,
What did I say at first? I have been.
Ain't shit.
Goddamn.
I have been
You need
raised
to
by
be aware-
4 brothers.
Wait.
From 4
Yes.
different generations.
Yes. And all your brothers are shit, but all your brothers are good.
Good.
All your brothers
Now.
are good.
Save the world.
Now.
Not even now.
Look at
Just
me. I'm on the joint
oh,
as a baby.
forget this guy.
Ah.
This guy's walking a bendy road
I
right
have seen all of my
No,
brothers
thank
in
you.
action. Every
action?
every last fucking
What
one
type
of
of
y'all.
action?
I've seen all of y'all. Maybe not.
You ain't seen me in action.
Maybe not my middle brother, since we're not putting names out there.
now.
But I have seen all of my brothers in action, and I can fully say that I would have never dated any one of y'all.
I've seen
fucked
him.
up.
I've seen the middle
I
brother.
mean, I would
in action.
definitely put you through hell anyway.
I wouldn't have dated any one of y'all. First of all, we raised the same, so all of us is.
My balls are so big. That's a problem too, right?
Yes. Yes.
You want-
When a woman is pouring herself out,
you wanna hit on the
you're
balls?
talking about your balls.
No. It's my sister.
Well,
Go ahead. Hey, yo, get this joint real quick, bro.
Get this one out and then close that.
I'm about to choose y'all.
There we go.
That's not fair, bro.
Did you
Okay, where's the bow for this conversation?
Oh yeah, it's time. We gotta. Yeah. Oh.
What y'all say? Huh?
Don't shoot me in the face, bro.
I'm gonna shoot only y'all in the face. Fuck
No,
y'all.
you have to make sure that you're far away because you're gonna do some damage.
Right,
Smack
them
it.
dudes hurt
Yeah,
us.
shoot him in the face.
I feel like I gotta leave off with I mean, hold on. What y'all got to say before we get out of here? Anything I missed? Anything I wanted to say before I dismissed? Nothing? For real?
Have we done a
None of
podcast
y'all?
since Will
I
Smith
didn't
slapped
know.
Chris Rock?
Yeah, we done what's this one?
After the first 5 minutes, I forgot we was being recorded and shit. I'm fucking.
Yeah, we done what's
Will
this?
Smith. He never slapped
You
anybody.
might not want to post this. We need to
mean
re-watch
Chris Rock?
this.
It's
Rewatch
live,
this.
sir.
live.
You can't read it.
Yeah.
You can't redo this.
You need to make sure I don't need you to leave.
You are the most famous nigga on Instagram now.
Yep. The internet already drew a MAGA hat on you after that shit.
I saw your
Ice
hat.
Spice
It's blue.
wants your fucking phone number, son.
It's a gamma hat.
Y'all know who that is, right?
You got Hope
Gamma.
fans. Gamma. Gamma.
I got fans I can lose. Fuck 'em.
Anyway, Samaya,
Yes.
what are you bringing to our table
Listen, Samaya,
going forward?
finish
Come
it
on,
up.
super gun. She got the super gun on her head. Y'all
Super
really
gun.
playing
First-
games.
It'll be nice if you
First
shoot
of
somebody
all,
before the show ends.
wait.
Right in your chest.
Wait, what, are we talking about?
Oh!
Yeah!
Huh?
Samaya!
He
One more
did
time.
do it.
2 more times.
I told you she was fucking insane.
2 more times. The fans love it.
Like,
It
for
keeps
real,
them going.
You caught me on guard, but I wasn't even prepared for that.
It's me, bro. It's me.
She just shot your ass in the back of the
Nah,
motherfucker.
nigga. Let's go do it
You
again.
gonna shoot me somewhere?
Come on, pick
That
up.
was
Shoot him.
wow,
Let's go.
ridiculously
Let's
awesome.
go. Let's go. Let's go.
Well,
Let's go. That's how we end the show.
nah, I'm dead.
Bagada. Bagada. Sagada. Bagada.
Bro, what closing statements?
Closing statements.
Closing
Saturday.
statements.
Saturday.
This shit fucked up. I'm mad as shit. I'm mad as shit. How you shoot me?
You mad because you didn't get to shoot nobody?
No, it was fucked up.
And he, oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Oh, y'all shot. Fuck, nigga.
Damn!
I set y'all ass.
A nigga is dead. I'm dead. I'm dead.
I set y'all all y'all asses up.
Now y'all all dead.
I saw it coming. I was like, here she go. Here we
Run that shit
go.
right
That really hurt.
You should know better.
It really hard.
It hurt.
It stopped.
It was
It's
funny.
like a paintball.
Can I ask why I
Let it
shot
hit
all
like a
of y'all?
paintball.
Why you shot us?
No, where did I shoot all y'all?
I got shot in the
You
tip.
got shot like
Where did
I
shoot
felt
you
the heat.
directly?
I don't believe
Where
I
did I
felt
shoot you,
it.
you
John?
shot me somewhere where my balls flew into.
That's fine. Where did I shoot you?
You missed.
I did not.
Bagada. Bagada.
Nothing tell her she
I
missed.
missed.
Yeah,
I
man,
missed.
hit me in the arm.
B-Dog, bringing the comedy, man. What you closing statements?
Closing
Closing statements, everybody.
Down
Let's
the
go down the road, y'all. Let's go down the road. I don't think I got to it.
Did I make you guys
Let me
feel
at least
uncomfortable?
make one more.
Was that too much of a boundary?
One more
for y'all?
subject.
Wow.
Drunk nigga shit.
My turn.
One more subject. One more subject. Let's
One
get it
more
before we get out of here.
One more subject.
One more subject.
Wait,
I don't
3
have
hours,
one.
bro.
I don't really have one.
I just realized
Circus
Kirkland
Roll
uses absolute. That's the
Who?
word. That bottle it's an absolute bottle, but it's a
Did
Kirkland.
not know that.
It's Kirkland, but it's
This shit
absolute.
say void.
No, it's
What's
an
it,
absolute. It's made
You
by
trying to
absolute.
drink nothing else.
Alright, that's my last story of the
Yes,
day.
yes,
Up.
yes.
Because I got more stories. But anyway,
I thought we were
Oscar Mayer wants you to
What?
cool off with this nice cold dog popsicles.
No.
Wow.
They're ugly.
Ain't
and
nobody,
nasty.
ain't no damn ain't.
Frozen glizzies.
No.
Glizzy
Is it actually a hot dog? Or is it just like hot dog juice?
No, it's a hot dog.
Let's read
An
it.
actual hot dog?
It's
See it? I see it.
It's a frozen glizzy.
Let me see if I can put it on the screen.
No.
They're here eating frozen glizzies. I'm not a glizzy.
Like it's an actual,
I believe it's
like a meat sausage.
something like that.
Like a frozen meat sausage.
Oscar
got
Mayer's
steak
giving you
like-
something new to suck on with its all new line of cold
Like
dog
regular
popsicles.
glizzies.
Nah, that can't be
Available
real.
only in select cities. The culture is pinkish, frozen, wiener, identical
Milwaukee.
to the famous
Wiener!
Oscar Mayer.
No!
Not real.
Idaho.
A yellow squiggly line down the middle resembles a strip of mustard added to the realistic film. It's like nut. It's like nut on a penis.
Bro, that is not
With
real.
It's
the
like-
nut
it's
coming
like
out
two-
This is
yellow.
not an
You need to
actual
That ain't
do
no
that.
description.
This is true.
That's
Is
a
it
slow.
an actual hot
That is
dog?
not an actual.
While this concept may seem out of
Yes.
left field or for some,
So
cold
I
dogs
could
have
go
actually
put
been
a
in
big
the works
Frank
for
in the
several
freezer,
months.
and that be
The
it.
idea was birthed from an Instagram poll
It's
on
not
Oscar
that
Mayer's
simple.
official social.
I don't. How is it any
Is
different?
it frozen? Or is it
I
hot?
could understand if it was like hot dog juice.
Is it
Can
hot?
you imagine
That'd
just
be gross
eating that
as
joint
shit,
and the
too.
water just poured out?
Wait,
A hot dog.
it's on a stick.
I'm not buying
Hold on.
nothing glizzy from this.
Popsicle
You ain't
made
frozen
out of hot dog juice.
Frozen nothing. I'm not eating
I
nothing.
What if
wouldn't
you
have
was
that
hungry
more
as
than
shit
a
and you got to a
hot
cookout
dog
late?
frozen.
That sounds
Late cookout
Fucking
arrival.
disgusting.
I am
Hot
not
dogs
eating
is
nothing in glizzy formation.
I eat a glizzy though.
Glizzy
They
formation.
have soda that tastes like Thanksgiving dinner now. So.
Wow, no way.
No,
What?
there's a
It
soda.
is turkey and
There's a soda that
stuffing
tastes like
and
Thanksgiving
chicken
dinner.
and
The more you swallow, that's
Wow, you swallowing? Now we're swallowing
The
Thanksgiving.
more you drink and the more you taste, you go through the courses, right?
Wow.
Yeah, something like that, but it literally, I only had it once.
You've tried it?
Yeah. It tastes like that. It literally tastes like
Like this, sir.
Thanksgiving
Are you
dinner.
white?
Wait, what's that? What's that?
What's that have to do with
Military.
anything?
Military, you just do dumb
Military.
shit.
Military,
Military,
that's it for
just do
fun.
stuff.
That's
A
it.
military
What a
glizzy.
We got
What a
military
glizzy?
glizzies.
What a
No,
glizzy?
Huh?
What a glizzy?
No, I have a soda. There's a soda that tastes like Thanksgiving dinner.
Oh,
It's a
hell
military.
Oh
fucking no.
shit!
He's talking about glizzies.
That glizzy
I had a
Thanksgiving.
I had a glizzy in New Orleans. Was that big, yo?
Oh yeah, I saw it. I saw it. It was
Saw it, yo.
Bless
Caught
you.
me. I heard it.
So
I
you
heard
watched
him call
him
it a
take that
glizzy
one.
for the first time, yo. I ate the shit
I
out of
got
it.
a serious
He throws it in
question.
pitch.
Why
It was
can't niggas
delicious.
just say hot dogs no more?
But anyway, this guy.
That's what I want to
Takes
know.
away from the.
Where you
Okay,
going?
what it is.
I thought maybe because I was older that I
Yeah.
felt that way, but you're younger than me.
Soup
You
is
can't
leaving.
even
What
Get out of here.
It's a hot dog.
The hot dog
Why
was
we
good,
got-
man.
Why we gotta change it to glizzy? Why we gotta have a new
I
name?
feel like glizzy
These
sounds
niggas been sending me
more.
pictures of glizzies all month.
But I feel like
These
glizzy
freaking
sounds
weird.
more like a dick than an actual hot dog.
Yeah, that's the point.
How many times
Make
you
it
grab
a name.
That's what I thought.
So niggas stop eating
It's
glizzy.
supposed to
What's
stop.
wrong with a hot dog?
That's a misconception, y'all.
Avery and I had
It's just a
dinner
kosher hot
dog.
So
dog.
why we not call it bananas glizzies?
Shut the fuck
Because
up.
That's a fruity glizzy.
glanny.
It's a what?
It's a glanny. Imagine your
It's
grandma.
just a kosher hot dog
It
and it's
reminds you of your
delicious.
grandmother. So your grandmother has. We do not have the same grandmother. If
Alright,
your
you know
grandma
what?
has a dick, we don't have the same
I
grandmother.
gotta go to work tomorrow. I gotta go to work.
Yeah.
I gotta go to
You
work.
never had a glanny?
I don't know what my
Yeah, it's
Sounds
good.
like grandma's
too. What?
A glanana. That's what it is.
Ah,
A
you know what I'm
banana?
saying? A
banana?
A glanana.
That's
something in there.
Okay, well, make sure we don't put you on the head of any marketing product. Nobody's shit.
Shit,
You're
banana.
fucking fire.
Banana.
Hey, yo, I got a name, y'all. Hey, y'all ready? Banana. No,
You want to glam up?
No.
You want a glam topular?
That's
Glam
A
not,
glam toppler?
Glam tacular?
that's not it.
Might go to fucking 7-Eleven after this and get a
Glam-a-lam.
cheeseburger fucking
Glam-a-lam
glizzy,
with
bro.
the...
I'm going to McDonald's and getting two.
Does everybody
Sundays.
understand? Am I the only one who feels like 7-Eleven has the best hot dogs
Get the
ever?
fuck out of here,
They
Samara.
do.
You cannot
They
say
do.
that out loud.
Spicy big bites.
Get the fuck out of
You
here.
Cheeseburger, hot
should
dog.
be
A
a
spicy
No.
big bite
I
is
will-
made
No,
of
no,
cheese.
no, 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 no.
A cheeseburger, hot dog is made
Y'all
of
are
cheese
fucking
every day.
up.
Oh, a cheeseburger. Make hot dog from 7-Eleven when you're drunk. When you're like 2 sheets to the wind. Best daggone meal you can ever have in your life.
Cheese and
That like
chicken.
I know. I ain't like I know.
I
ain't never tried it.
I literally
I ain't
crave
never tried it.
hot dogs, but specifically from 7-Eleven. It's like a McDonald's Coke.
Y'all tripping going to 7-Eleven for anything. Salad, glizzies, pizzaggies,
Who?
a pizza.
Pizza.
Pizzaggies.
Pizzaggi?
It was a whole pussy before it came to you.
I don't need no
They
pizza.
chopping off pussies and they put it in the oven.
That's freaking
And he
weird.
didn't-
Okay, is the show how we
If you
ended?
didn't
Are
know
we
that,
done?
now you know.
That should be the end right there.
That's it right there.
Pizzaggies.
I'm
That's the
done.
name of your.
I'm done.
Pizzaggi.
Pizzaggies.
Okay.
Anybody
Ladies and
wanna-
gentlemen, it's a wraps. This night is
Pizzaggi's
over.
bananas, bro.
Appreciate it.
Because this dude is talking about something I ain't never heard the fuck.
Pizzaggies.
What is he trying
I
to say? Is
picked
that
pizza.
Pizzaggi's or bananas, bro.
Pizza.
What's the actual name for
My
that?
niggas
You should call him
Real
Pizzazzi.
name.
My niggas.
But isn't there something like that?
Pizza. Pizza.
Soup, what you doing? You
Pizza.
gonna pizzaggy me or no, bro?
There's no such thing
I
as a
need to
Pizzaggi.
Right, that's how your face
I ain't never heard
looks.
that shit. I'm watching on Facebook.
My niggas pizzaggy.
Welcome back to the Heezy's World Show. Come out to our party on
Welcome back
Saturday,
to the
but only
Pizzaggi.
stay late if you about it.
about it.
If you're bad
Bad
about
about it.
it. If you're bad about it.
Bad about it.
I have to work. And Sarah's out of town.
Oh,
He ain't
what's
bad
up, like
about it.
excuses, my guy.
I told you already, nigga. I told you that when I saw you
You know
earlier.
what I mean?
That's
You did, but still.
If you don't
Why
have
would you
to
put
go
this in here? Put it, get out.
Here? Yeah, I'm definitely.
Saturday. This Saturday.
Yep.
Good.
This is my last weekend here.
Look,
Yes.
get it out from the top.
We're gonna make it happen. We're gonna make it happen.
I'm out of here.
Hey, come back Sunday?
Right there.
Not just you need to follow for the game.
Get it,
Why you gotta kill me when you do
Sunday,
this shit?
after
Get it
the
out.
party.
What's after the party?
get it out.
Podcast.
Oh yeah.
The same thing that's happening right
Oh,
now.
I can do it Saturday. Yeah. I can come out.
Alright, we're still live, yo. Anybody was wondering. I gotta press the buttons and shit.
I have to be nice to you now. You're not my new favorite friend. You're my new my birthday
Did we
buddy.
mansplain somebody? Did we mansplain
Oh,
too much, or did we?
I don't know what y'all did, but I do know that this ball needs to get out my
When
door.
did you get that?
I got it. It's mine.
I told you I'll be home
Huh?
an hour ago.
What did I do?
Nerf gun battle.
I'll be home by now.
When did
I
get
appreciate
it?
everybody listening
Years
in.
ago?
I see you, Tina.
I'm working on it. It's kind of one of those things where, like, I've been trying to get it filled in for